Alrighty, there we go. We are in, boys. Welcome to AOSX, the team event, or our own designations. Uh, I am Talon, your host. I will have T-Death in here, who is the owner slash creator of the series. And we will also have your reigning and defending AOSX champion, Umslurp. How's it going?
Oh, put
Alrighty, there we
The
go.
man, the myth, the legend.
put me on the spot, eh?
Welcome to
He
AOSX, the
dethroned
team event.
Axis.
Yeah,
Just
I
took
guess,
took the
but
title away from him.
Yeah.
yeah, but he wasn't. He only did a few of the races, but
Oh, we're
we'll
not going to
we'll
talk about that.
yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
The record book shows he was on a big winning streak and then you dethroned him, so that's what we're
Yeah, I
going with.
guess you're right.
Yeah. Well, as some of
Talon,
you
did you
know,
race any races this year?
I was not able to. I had work catch
I
me up,
didn't think so.
and then I
Yeah,
streamed the last couple races.
yeah.
But yeah. So first off, we are going to get into the format for tonight, which we originally were going to have qualifying races, but we did not end up having that because we did not have enough people. So
Correct.
we are going straight into the three motos, which each track will have a new moto made by yours truly, T-Death.
Correct.
They will all get a 10-minute race to learn the track, and then we will hop into the 20-minute plus one race, which will go towards the points. The trial, if you would call it, does not go towards the points. And yeah. So,
Correct. And so anybody who watches Motocross the Nations or of Nations, I guess they call it now, it's really similar to that, except for there they drop one score, and we're not going to do that here. All six moto scores count.
yeah. So, Slurp, if you will, just so you could get some talking in, if you want to go over
Oh,
how
sure.
what classes are going to be racing each moto.
All right, so basically, hold on. Let me pull this up real quick.
He was ill prepared after I told him to be prepared.
Yeah, I know. So, wait.
This man's struggling.
All right, so race one is gonna be MX1 and MX2. Race 2 is going to be MX2, MX3, and race 3 is going to be MX1, MX3. So basically like your normal MX of Nations in real life, just basically the same exact thing.
Okay. And for all the different classes, you will be seeing different bikes. The MX1 class is basically going to be our open class, which is going to consist of the Gas Gas or the KTM 450.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, the MX2 class will consist of your Suzuki 450, which you will see some of these guys racing in this coming up race. You will also have the MX3 class, which will be our two-stroke class for the night.
Yep. So yeah, the MX2 they have to run a 450 Suzuki. The reason behind that is everybody pretty much believes it's the weakest bike in the game, and obviously at the Motocross of Nations, the 250F has to race against the 450, so it's the best way for us to compensate for that.
Yeah, me. Just making sure I get everybody in here. We're missing Sam Wow. Quick. But yeah, next we will go over the teams for the event. If you want to do this while I finish setting up this lobby.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll just go in the order that they are on the screen here. And so first up, I'm just gonna go. Hang on. I guess I need to pull up the thing first, huh? I can't go by memory. All right, so team one is going to be R Dizzle's team. It's going to consist of R Dizzle riding the MX1, Sloan riding the 450 Suzuki slash MX2, and Ball and K riding the two-stroke on MX3. Team two is going to be Axis's team, and he's actually going to ride the MX2 machine, the 450F. They're going to put Sam Wow on MX1, the open bike, and they're going to put Cheese on the two-stroke. Team three is probably on paper going to be your favorites heading in. We've got Parker on an MX1 bike, Iowa on the 450F Suzuki MX2, and then we've got Pressure Applier on the two-stroke and MX3. Team four, we've got a team I feel like that could be a little bit of a wild card. They could, sneak in there and get a podium if everything goes right. We've got MX1 at B Green, Saltman's running the Suzuki and MX2, and MX3 we've got K2 Fast on the two-stroke. Team 5, we've got Keel, and I heard that they might not have joined yet. I'm not sure, but Keel, Giordano, and Mason Price in that order. Keel's running the MX1, Giordano's running the MX2, and Mason Price running the MX3. And Team 6, we have the self-proclaimed team captain said they're just here to fill the gates. So I think their expectations are low. They're just looking to have some fun. We've got MX1 Renegade, MX2 Radio, and MX3 Mason LU. So thankfully we are going to have a full gate if everyone shows up. It's almost better we didn't have to do qualifying because that would have made our night kind of long.
Everyone got kicked?
Oh, damn.
What?
Everybody's
Literally
game
everyone?
crashed.
Alright.
So now this time's everybody's games crashed.
Oh boy.
Milestone really, really doing us in well.
Because have you even started the stream yet? On the stream on my computer, it just shows the teams.
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now.
Okay.
We were gonna explain this whole while they like prep for it, but
Yeah.
Milestone is being Milestone. Well,
You want to like remake the room or something?
yeah, I should probably do that. I mean, they could all probably join back, but I'll just see. All right. Some of them are joining back.
Oh yeah, but it puts him as a spectator.
Hold on.
So how the hell did everybody get kicked?
I don't know. Milestone just likes to punch us in the dick all the time, so.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask everybody, as long as it's cool with data, if they want to remake the lobby or just go straight into the moto at this point, as we are 20 minutes behind. If
Um,
everybody, if everybody
how
agrees to
about
it,
you just turn on? What if you do a 5 minute qualifier? Would that work as like a
yeah,
compensate thing? Yeah, let's do that.
yeah.
But actually, do I don't know. Just do like a 5 minute moto now that I think about it, because I don't know where we're at here.
Yeah, you could
So is
probably just
everybody
do.
back in?
No. But you could probably just do a 5 minute quali and then just go right to the race.
Yeah,
That's what you
I'll
could do.
probably end up doing that.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna leave and do that real quick.
Okay. I think. Yeah. Make sure you invite Ao in. I think he just got home.
Alright, cool. Would you rather run with just qualifying for the rest of the night, just to make it go by a lot faster, and make it
Um.
more even since these guys only got qualifying?
Yeah, that's fine. We can do
Yeah,
that.
that works.
Alright. Alright. All these guys can already join through me.
Mhm.
A couple of them, maybe not.
Oh boy, you gotta love Milestone.
Yeah. Is isn't Giordano running under a different thing? I thought I saw him signed up as Stump, or is it still just Giordano?
It should be Giordano unless I missed something. I
Okay.
don't. I
Yeah,
don't
because I
know.
saw their team
If you,
originally had a guy named Stump on it, but
right, and it's Giordano now. Yeah, but like I said in the thing earlier, if you just want to invite the MX1 riders, they can invite their teammate. That way, it's easier on you.
yeah. All right. Well, since we're still waiting, might as well make some small talk. How does it feel coming off of your first championship, Slurp?
It's weird. It's different. You know, I know. I'm gonna say it again. Axis wasn't there for all the races, but he's kind of the guy. But yeah, it's cool. You know, like people like saying, oh, like it's the champ. You know, like it's cool. I do have a championship now, so I don't know. It's under my name now, so yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I think you, if I remember right, you at the end of the race season, didn't you win like 6 out of 7, and the only loss was the Daytona one where you lost your controller?
I think it was something like that. Yeah, that was a really interesting race. I've never had a controller die in the middle of the race, but
Yeah,
hey, try
yeah,
to
that
make it
was.
interesting. No, I'm
Oh,
just
hey,
kidding, but
that was fun to watch.
yeah.
Because you were way back there, and then it's such a hard track to make up time too. I feel like so
Oh yeah,
you were sending it.
yeah. I when that happened, I just like was like, all right, I have nothing to lose here. Like I'm in last, you know, have like I think it died around like 16, 17 minutes. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna put my
Yeah,
head down and just go full send,
because
and
I
it ended
think
up working out.
you just gotten into the lead, didn't you? Right when that
No, no,
happened.
no. No. I pulled the whole shot
Well,
from
okay.
like the last gate, which was super sick. And I was like, "Oh, this is awesome!" I whole shot at Daytona, and then controller disconnects. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
It's like no,
Yeah, dude, it sucked so much. But yeah, I managed to salvage to like third that race. It was gnarly. That race was
you
gnarly.
did. Yeah, and you were kind of getting close to those leaders too, because I know Parker had that made a mistake there on the last lap and let Squale by, and you were right there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I was actually that close to them. To be honest,
Yeah,
they were checked when my controller died. I was like, wow, I have no shot of getting up to them. But like with like 2 laps to go, I was actually pretty close to them. But
yeah, you were. Like I said, that track's just, it's always the case with Daytona. It's personally my least favorite track on the entire game every year because it's just so hard to make. It's just, I feel like the entire time it's just hold R2 and then hit a couple sections and that's about it.
yeah,
But
I feel like with this game, I feel this Daytona actually wasn't too bad. Like Daytona last year was pretty bad. Actually, it was like, probably like the worst track in my opinion. Like normally the Daytonas suck, but this Daytona wasn't actually this bad.
yeah,
So
yeah, like I said, I started playing online a ton in like Supercross 3, and I know that
mhm.
I did not like that Daytona track. It
Yeah.
was not good.
Oh, with the like the tables you had to jump onto.
Yeah, yeah, and you kind of
Yeah,
like sent it over the wall, and it was pretty much,
yeah,
but that was literally the only section. There was nowhere else to make up time besides right
y-
there. It was just hold
yeah.
R2 the rest of the time.
So we're just giving them 5 minute quali.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay. All right.
and we'll just do that for every moto the rest of the time, like Talon said. Just
Okay.
keep it even.
Valid. Okay. It looks like we got a lot of sand here. A lot of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
two
Tita's
sections
made
of it.
this, so talk us through this track.
All right, so are the are they up yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so basically, you got two sand sections. I kind of put them side by side, but they're still in completely different parts of the section. I really like the couple rhythm lanes I made. I really feel like they're gonna flow well and nicely. I put them close to the finish line there, so that create some passing opportunities. The section we see Parker coming around now, just a few rollers, and then the little dragons back up, and then a triple out. So, like I said, it's got some technical parts into it, but at the same time, I didn't want to go too complicated. I think I do that sometimes, and it really hurts the racing part of it because guys are racing the track too much instead of each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Totally. But this track actually looks pretty sick. I mean, it does look pretty technical. You
Yep.
got some different little rhythm lanes. You got the two sand sections. I think this should be pretty good for racing. But
That's
we'll
what we're
have to wait
hoping.
and see.
So, and like
Yeah.
I always say, it's always tough to gauge how everybody's gonna do, A, and also B, just racing with Tomac on the you know, track editor, it's really hard to gauge A, how people are going to be not as Tomac and as most likely riding a gas or a KTM or whatever, but also B, you guys are way better than me, so it's trying to compensate
Yeah.
for all that stuff, you know?
Yeah, because I know I've made a few tracks in the past, and like a couple of the boys have we played my tracks, and I make a line like the way I think it should be, and then like we'll end up doing a completely different line. So that's also something you have to throw in the mix. Like these guys, they're picking out lines that you would never think of that are actually the fast lines. So
Yeah, and I think, and honestly, as much as like a lot of us like to complain about regular Supercross being one lined, I think what I've noticed as a track creator is you do create the tracks that have multiple lines, but the top guys are always going to find the fastest line, which is going to make every track one lined, if that makes sense.
yeah, exactly. These guys are just too damn good.
Yep. Way above my level. I mean, they're on Supercross 3 when I played a lot, you know, with the COVID lockdowns and everything. I was a decent player, but not anymore.
Okay, so we are gonna have to restart the server because Owen
Oh,
can't get in because it said the track was created by a blocked user.
oh
So
my
either you
God.
have him blocked
God,
or he has you blocked.
God damn it,
Uh,
Owen.
yeah, I definitely. Is there a way to check my blocked people? Because I know I
If
don't
you
have him
just
blocked.
searched up his name, I think it should pop up, and you just view
Can I do that on
profile.
my app?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now I think we can just throw him into the race, no?
Well, yeah. At this point, yeah, we have to.
Yeah, if I remember right, this happened to somebody else too. On one of the tracks I did, I think it was one of the Masons.
Hmm.
They were like, um, track says I can't practice the track because it's by a blocked user. I'm like, blocked user? But,
Well, I know he's raced
alright, let
one of
me.
your tracks before, so.
Right, he's laced several of them, and I don't think I even have anybody blocked on PlayStation, but
Oh,
let's
oh
see.
shit.
Oh boy. I got signed out on my app somehow, so this is fun. Nobody ever remembers their password.
Hmm.
Oh, we got access at the top of the board on the Zook?
Big
Really?
surprise here.
That's gonna be that's trouble
Dude,
for everybody
this
else.
guy did a league race last night and won on the Suzuki over
Yeah.
Parker last night and Dizzle,
Oh, just to
so
show. Yep. I mean, that's. I was wondering what the strategy would be with some guys. Like, do you put your best rider on the underpowered machine, or do
it
you
it seems like a lot
tell
of
him,
teams
hey,
did that.
yeah? And I know some did, some didn't, but we'll see which strategy pays off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is bad news for everybody else. I think the main competitors for access in this is going to be Dizzle, the guys that are up in the top 5, Parker, Dizzle, Iowa, Saltman. Those are the guys that can run it in with him for the win tonight in
Yep,
this
for sure.
in this class because I think it's going to be mainly I think it's going to be Parker and Dizzle because he is on the underpowered machine, so it's going to
Oop.
bring that gap that he has on everyone else. It's going to bring it down, so it should be good. This race should be good. This should be the
Yeah,
best race of the night.
yeah. I think it's going to be a very interesting race for sure.
Lap times are pretty close, though. Yeah, this is going to be good.
Ah,
We got
That's
so
just the
Saltman
only
and
way he would race.
dang,
Be a
Axis
faster than
wanted
me.
to be on the Zook. He wanted to show people he was better,
It's like Villa Photo at the O7 Donations. If
right?
you guys are probably too
On the
young to remember that
250.
though. Yeah,
I
he
was
just
two then,
dominated.
but I've watched it, so.
It's insane. I remember that race. It was insane.
Hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
I've heard about it obviously, like him winning on the 250 against everybody else, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I've got to reset my password because nobody ever
Well,
remembers
it
it.
says it's letting him join now. So,
Okay.
but yeah, time's pretty close here. We got Axis first with the 107.1. Parker with the 107.4. We got Saltman on another Suzuki rider on the 108.1. Ooh, him and Dizzle got the same lap time.
Like same all the
Iowa,
way?
yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
108.151. So it is all
Wow.
pretty close all the way through. But we'll see if Jordan has joined back, or not Jordan, if Owen has joined back. If not, we will restart this lobby.
Okay. So is Denault subbing for who?
He's joining Mason, Keel, and Giordano's team.
Okay, there's somebody. Something's. There's only 5 Suzukis though. Somebody's not on a Suzuki.
Yeah,
We'll check that before we
one of
start the
theirs.
game.
They're both Keel and Giordano did not show up, and one of them was their 250 rider. So
Okay.
we'll just give them 12th place points for it since they didn't show up.
Oh, I got you. So we only have 11 on the gate this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Owen's in.
Is he?
What is? Does it have him spectating? Yeah, it just said
Yeah,
he's in.
so he'll have to join late.
Yeah, he won't be able to join though.
Yeah, cause all right.
You'll have to restart it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll leave and go back to the menu.
Yeah, because yeah, he won't be able to race obviously if he joins mid race.
Alrighty.
What did Parker say?
God damn it, milestone.
Can't join in race directed lobby. Yeah, we know.
Back to start. Cool. Oh no, it was ended. And Axis obviously on top. What is new? Even Milestone wants him to win.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Okay. Now I finally just got signed into my account. Okay. What's his name? It's Slow and something.
Yeah, slow in 156.
No underscores or anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think there's any underscores. I think it's capital S though. I'm not sure. Could be wrong on that.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's definitely not blocked. Weird.
It let him join back, so it was just Milestone being a little weird.
I'll just add him as a friend so that way in case,
Alright.
because we weren't friends yet, I don't think. Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Oh.
all right.
We'll get him back. We'll get him back. We'll get him back. We'll get him back.
All
We'll get him
right. Do we
back.
got it? Got
We
everybody?
should. We should.
Oh, this is gonna take forever if it fucking crashes again.
Dude, this game brokey. Milestone fix it. Milestone get better. Do better.
See, like the thing with Milestone is like they'll do like 3 like updates and like maybe like 1 or 2 DLC and then just never touch the game again.
Yeah, right? Oogie. Sorry, Owen. You get 2 turns in. That's it. That's max. You good to go. Dizzle on top. What's new? Axis fit. That's what's new.
Denault showing insane performance in second.
Insanely moving, dude. He's gone. He's winning tonight.
Just fresh off the kid. Now he's just going insanely fast.
Just like Tomac.
Just like Tomac.
Got a kid, won a championship. Okay, everybody's in. We just don't have T-Death. He joins back. We've already been stalled long enough. Okay. We made it. Everything is A-okay. I hope.
Alright, here we go.
Is everybody ready up? Oh. Here we about to start. Do you want to call it, Slurp?
Back.
Do you want to call the start?
Oh, say no more.
Alrighty, boys. We got Slurp calling the start of the first moto.
Alright, boys, let's get ready for moto number 1. Getting underway here tonight for the team race of AOSX. Who's going to get that good start?
Looks like
Who's
Radio.
Is that Radio? Is that SamWow? Is that Dizzle trying to go up the inside? Oh,
It is the no.
Denault fresh off the kid.
And he crashes.
Oh, and then he goes down. And he's back to last.
So
Right,
Dizzle.
we got Dizzle. We got Saltman.
Yeah. Oh, Parker blowing past Axis and Renegade.
Oh, this is going to be good. We got the big boys up front.
Oh, man. Oh, does Iowa get around Renegade? Oh, they're side by side. Iowa on the stock RMZ.
Oh, wow.
Looking like Time
Getting
Masterful
after
out there.
Getting after it on the stock gear. Oh, we got all the heavy hitters up front. We got Dizzle already trying to get a little bit of a gap.
Oh, Axis
Oh, and
cases.
Axis cases on.
Goes
He's
to the
gonna go to the inside. Iowa goes to the outside. Iowa goes the cutback. He makes the pass on Axis.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
but Axis stays lower, but Iowa's gonna be on the inside. Oh, Axis gonna cut back underneath. What a fucking move. Oh,
The
my
RMZs
God.
are getting feisty as Parker jumps to the
Oh, he
lead.
got- Oh, wow.
Oh,
Fireworks are
going all
popping off.
across.
Oh, and Parker doesn't get the triple. Did Parker go down? Parker
Gets
went down.
landed on. Falls all the way to
Parker
6th.
goes back to 6th. Oh, Axis cases the triple.
Does
Oh, so
Parker
does
get by
Parker.
him?
Oh no, Parker gets it. Axis to 5th.
Oh, Saltman looking to
He's
size
back-
up a pass on him. Oh, side by
Oh,
side.
this-
Does he cut
Someone
under?
gonna try and cut back under.
He
Oh,
does.
he does. He
Does he
doesn't
get the
a better
drive?
run, though. Oh, he
Oh.
might.
The Suzuki Power slowing him down. Goes down the inside though. Gets her done.
Saltman to the lead.
Oh man.
Dude,
Dizzle
I'm
trying
so
to go
far
around the
Oh,
behind
outside.
you.
Dizzle with an insane drive. Oh, is he gonna land on the top block? No, he's not. He's gonna go down to the inside.
He
Oh, and he
does.
blocks Saltman. Parker back to 3rd.
Oh, and Iowa right behind him as well.
Oh!
Along with Axis. Oh!
Wow, there's just a big scrap.
Parker
There's
moves all the
5
way.
guys.
Axis is moving. Oh, Parker down.
Oh, and Parker goes down.
And Axis moves into 2nd, setting his sights on Dizzle.
Got the banana boats 2, 3, and 4 right now.
Oh, Dizzle cases. Axis does a little
Dizzle
bit.
fucks it up.
Still gets the triple.
Oh, Dizzle's not gonna let that happen. Oh, he tries
Oh.
to.
He's a little
Get up
nice.
underneath Axis.
Saltman.
Oh, Saltman with a run.
Oh, little contact.
Oh,
Hits a tough block.
oh.
There's 3 Suzukis up here, and then our Dizzle on the gas, just pushing through.
Oh, what a cut
He's trying to
down.
hold
Parker back
back the
to
bananas.
8th.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm so far behind you guys.
All of them on the banana machine, all battling Dizzle. Dizzle down the inside. Axis tried to get the run by going outside, couldn't get it done. So Dizzle back into the lead here. Oh, Axis cuts
Oh.
down, gets the drive. Stays
Oh,
lower.
wow, what a scrub from Axis.
Really
Dizzle
staying
trying to get the
lower.
cutback. Oh, Dizzle stays lower.
Gets it through. Axis trying to get all the power out of this banana machine. Trying to push through
you
here.
gotta get you gotta get everything you can get out of it to even be competitive.
Oh, and he
Oh,
loops
why
out.
Axis goes down.
Allowing Axis,
Axis
and B
goes
Green
down.
is up here. B Green.
B green.
I told you guys that's a sleeper team. Like keep an eye out for him.
He was coming into
Give
his
everything-
own at the end of the AOSX
Yeah.
season, and now he's battling for the lead here.
Like, if you were to pick a team that, like, hey, if things go their way, they could make some noise, that's it.
He's going to try and get by Iowa. He's going to go up the inside. Oh, no, Iowa covers it off.
We have our very own Guillaume Ferris here in AOSX, coming out of nowhere.
Oh, we got Axis. Just hunting down these guys after making that mistake.
Still a long moto. Still got over half the race left. Everybody's going for it, though.
We are only
They're all
5
bunched
minutes
up.
into this race right now.
Yeah,
There's already been so much action.
Oh.
Somebody joined. Some local riders trying to get into the destinations over here. Be Green keeping Axis honest here.
Parker back up to 5th. He was in 8th at one point. He's clawing his way back up to the front.
I think he might
Saltman
have
back to
another
6th.
crash. He might have another crash after that one he had by Dizzle.
Yeah. These top 5 all kind of moving forward.
Oh, it looks Parker got by B Green.
Oh, Dizzle!
Oh, he Dizzle over the berm.
I don't know if he got pushed there by Iowa. I could not fully see. T-Dats is a little delayed. He could let us know.
Yeah, I will be your replay monitor right here. Just give me a second.
Wow, the top 6 has just all had the lead at one
Let us
point,
know
but
what
they just
happened
don't want to
after
keep
the
it.
whoop section there. See if there was
Okay,
contact. Was
They're
there?
coming up
Oh,
to it
Axis
now.
trying to go up the inside, trying to get the better drive, doubling through the sand. Think he might have. I don't know. Iowa's on the inside. Oh, Iowa does auto whip. Axis
cuts down.
trying to go up the inside.
There was no
It
contact.
was clean.
It was clean.
Yeah.
Dizzle just goes over the berm, goes from 1st all the way down to 5th, but he's still on the rear end of this battle following B Green. As Parker gets a little bit of a drive trying to come up here and take the P1 spot from Axis and Iowa. Cuts a little tough block there. Cases.
There's a little
B
bail
Green
cut
2.
there.
Here comes Dizzle up the
Oh,
inside.
Dizzle. Must have made a mistake. He was further up there. Beagle tried to go back up the inside.
Oh, B Green
missed the triple.
cases.
That's good.
Still not that slow though from that case from him. But Axis
So we got
still
two-
your leader here.
He's
Very-
going to try and set sail.
He is very
When he
dominant
gets-
in AOSX here. Slurp would know he's battling many times, really fast on this game. But Iowa keeping him honest.
After all the races I've done with him, you do not want to give him clear track. He is going to try and set sail, but he's not going to let that happen. He knows Axis' motto. He's going to try and stay with him, pressure him into a mistake. It looks like he's doing that. He's staying right there
Yeah.
on him.
Being right there. Dizzle trying to close up as he passed Parker now. Getting into 3rd.
Yeah, and one thing to keep in mind here, it is not an individual race. So, when Parker and Iowa got close there, you got to be careful.
Yeah, they are teammates here in this race. And Sam Wow, who is Axis' teammate, is down in 8th actually. So that is going to hurt him for points. Whereas Parker and Sam Wow, or Iowa here, are going to score big tonight.
Yeah, if you get both your guys on the podium, that's an awesome race for sure.
Oh,
Parker trying to get on the podium as
triple.
Iowa makes the pass for the lead.
Oh, who's going to
3rd
get a
and
drive
4th
in the
are
whoops?
battling.
Iowa keeps the
Parker.
#1 spot. Parker keeps the #3 spot.
Axis trying to stay low, makes a little
Axis
contact there.
Iowa going to go up the inside. No, it's not enough. Wow, the racing is so close, and we're only 8 minutes into this.
It's still 12 more minutes left in this moto. And everybody's still really close. Who was that went down?
Oh, is that B
B
Green?
Green.
That was B Green. I don't think Saltman's going to get by.
Oh,
Big Green
Iowa
saw
back
his
to the
moment
lead.
with
Or not Iowa,
the
Axis.
big
No,
guns, and he was
Axis.
going for it. Oh,
These top 4 are starting to break away from everybody else here.
man, Iowa and Axis having an awesome battle.
I know, and Parker and Dizzle
Obviously,
are
I'm
not
a
that
little
far
behind.
behind.
There's somebody way back. Who is that? Is that the Nault?
We'll give that to
That's
Denault.
Dena.
Dude's just cruising,
Privateer.
trying to stay healthy
Privateer
for his
Power
child.
Award for Denault.
Trying to stay healthy for his child tonight. Just get
Hey, I
out
don't
there.
blame him.
He was a late fill-in.
understand.
Didn't have much time to warm up.
Yeah, they just called him up and they were on the starting
Oh, did
gate.
Dizzle go down?
Hey,
Dizzle went down. He's way further
He's
back
back,
now.
and Saltman is looking to
That's
get him.
Saltman.
Oh, Slowin is battling with B Green now as Samo's trying to go on the
and
outside and
Samwell.
goes down. But Owen trying to help out his teammate Dizzle, who is sitting in P4, as Iowa and Parker, both teammates, on the podium right now. This is going to score big points for them in this race.
Yeah, it looks like Axis is starting to stretch out the gap a little bit. He's gotten in that flow that he gets into. This is bad
Yep.
news for everybody else, but
Yeah, like you said, you give him a gap, it's not good.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's
Let's.
on that factory Suzuki as I was over here on the stock one. Still powering through on everybody. Iowa on bone
Yeah,
stock equipment working.
I think if Parker can get around Iowa, I think he can catch up to Axis here. He was
Yeah.
really close to him in qualifying. I think it really
And
evens it out. They're about similar in speed with Axis being
Oh,
on the Suzuki and Parker on the
and there
gas
goes
and
gas
Parker.
I was gonna say,
into
if you're
second.
as you were mentioning that, I was thinking it might be better for Iowa to let him by since they are teammates and let him go try to
Yeah,
run Axis down.
that's a very good point because I think Parker has his sights set. He sees the blood in the water. He sees the banana on the track. He's gonna try and go after him, try to get this win, try to set up their team for the win here tonight. But still, we got a lot of ways to go. We got 10 minutes here.
Yeah. It really looked like Dizzle had that pace to pull away from Axis and keep him up there, but once he made that one mistake over the berm, looks like he's kind of lost that pace and is trying to find it again.
Yeah, absolutely. See, the thing with Dizzle, he's super fast, but he just, like, once he crashes once, it's just a snowball. He just keeps crashing.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't crash, he's going to be up there towards the front. He's going to contend for that win.
Yeah, you've obviously been in that spot before, Slurp. You know, battling with Axis and going down, it just gives him such a big lead over you guys, and
Yeah.
it's really hard to pull that back in once he gets out there.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to give him any sort of gap, and it looks like he's going to work towards that number one spot, but I don't know.
Like,
Axis is pretty locked in right now.
Looks like they might have gained half a second this lap, and he's pulling Iowa along with him. The teammates here.
Yep.
Trying to move
And what
forward.
you got to remember, and as Parker and Iowa, you don't want to push too hard here. Second and third is perfectly fine in Moto 1, you know?
Yeah, all about the long game here. There's
absolutely.
still 2 more motos for the rest of this. You
Because
gotta
we've got
remember.
Samuel down in 7.
Yeah, so Axis, Iowa, Saltman, Sloan, and Radio all have another moto after this, so you gotta be thinking that fatigue of thumb pump is gonna start setting in eventually. They're gonna start getting tired there, trying to do back-to-back 20-minute motos. As I think the last time we ran a series that did that was SX4 maybe, so it's been 2 years since they've done back-to-back 20-minute motos.
Yep. Yeah, the MX1 guys get that break in there for sure.
Yeah, so Dizzle, after making a couple mistakes and falling back, he'll be able to regroup and try to be more consistent on the tracks to help himself move forward and hopefully battle and stay up in that last moto for tonight.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
going to
saw
be
Axis
honest.
lapping Denault.
Yeah, Axis, I think he's gotten in that flow. He's pulling away. We're going to be honest. He's pulling away from Parker right now. But he could make a mistake. You never know. That's not out of the question from any of these guys.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
we'll
you're
have to
gonna
wait and see.
On that Suzuki, you know how that is. You're gonna have to hit your marks more than normal every lap.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It was 3 seconds last lap. Now Axis has pulled it out to 5.5. 2.5 seconds in one lap. Axis is on the move, trying to give himself enough breathing room so if he does make that mistake, he'll be able to still keep that lead ahead of everybody.
Parker and I were doing a great job working together as teammates. They seem to just kind of be on a practice track run here.
Yeah.
I would try to get up the inside here on Parker. I don't know.
Still knows they're in a good position, so he played it a little nice, didn't fully send it in on him.
But Dizzle's right there, though. He's right
Dizzle
behind these
is
guys.
right behind him. Slowly
So
gaining on him.
You don't want to mess around too much because Dizzle's right there in the clutches, ready to take these positions away from them.
Now, Serp, as you race this year, I'm going to ask you this sort of question. If you were in Dizzle's position, as I think you've been in it multiple times, is it frustrating when you're just barely catching him, or does it give you that little bit more like fire to keep pushing through and gaining on those lap times on him?
It's tough. When you're barely gaining and you make that mistake, that's when it's really sucks.
The mental game kicks in.
Yeah, you're pushing so hard and you're barely gaining, and then you just make that little mistake, and then they eke away a little bit. That's always the worst. But I think Dizzle's really closing up on Iowa. This is going to give him that confidence to try to make that pass because he is on the move right now.
He definitely is. You got Dizzle. Dizzle has the 2 right in front of him. You got to think each pass on these next 2 guys in front of him is actually a 2-point swing because they go down 1, he goes up 1. His team does.
Oh, and Iowa goes down.
Iowa goes down.
And
See,
that
that's 4
allows
points. He gave his
Iowa
team right back
that
in these two.
costly mistake allowed Dizzle to go by, helping up his team as Owen is only in 6th place, still trying to move up and catch Saltman, but with that terrible start he had, it looks it's gonna not happen unless Saltman makes some big mistakes here. Now you saw earlier, it was a 7-second gap, so Axe is still pulling out, still charging to give himself as much breathing room as possible. Because I'm sure, as you know,
Yeah,
Slurp, the more breathing room we have, the more comfortable we feel about
oh,
riding.
absolutely. If you could get, if the way when I'm racing, I'm trying to get like at least two crash gap on the guy behind me, and that's when I feel most comfortable. You know, when you could still push, but if you do go down, you still have a little bit of a gap. And Dizzle right on Parker
He
now,
is
as I'm saying that.
charging.
Dizzle's on
Oh,
a
down the
charge for
inside.
sure.
Gets a double. Does he cut
Oh, is
under?
doing
He
it?
does.
Try and square him
Can't
up.
get the
Oh, good
right.
move by Dizzle.
Oh, Parker.
Oh, and Parker gets a weird
Kick. Do they case? Parker case.
Oh,
Dizzle a little
Parker
case.
cases.
Parker got the little, was able to double out
Oh,
down the,
Dizzle gonna go to the
and
inside.
over the berm.
And he goes over the berm. That was just a
Allows Iowa to go
meathead
by.
move by Dizzle.
Dizzle trying to get too many points there. Getting too greedy there. Now the real question is, can he settle back into his pace there and catch back up to these guys and give himself a chance at that P2 spot again?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
He's got another, what, 6 laps probably to make it happen?
It's gonna be tough. He's got 4.5 minutes left to do this, but when you're in that flow and then you get that one crash, it kind of throws you off. So I don't know. It's gonna be extra difficult, but
because I know whenever I was battling with you guys
clean.
and you battle with Axis, it's like that one crash makes all the difference in your morale and how you feel on the track.
Absolutely.
Sure.
This is looking super fast right now.
Yeah.
Try and close back in on Iowa.
He got pretty lucky that he was able to get that fast reset, so he still had them in his sights and they weren't completely gone from him. So he still.
Oh, and as
he
we
gets
say that, Dizzle goes down again. Like I said earlier, when Dizzle crashes once, it just kind of snowballs and it just really screws him over.
Looking like Cinderella out there. Dude's got to relax and get back into his pace to catch these guys. Oh, it's just a lapper. I thought it was Axis. Just radio on his Suzuki. Axis hasn't really gained much more after he got to that 7-second mark. It's been kind of equal since then.
Just about to mention that Parker's keeping the gap pretty stationary the past few minutes. Like Axis got the gap out to around 7 seconds, and now Parker's kind of kept it there.
Yeah.
Now the real question is Parker keeping the pace, or is Axis pulling a Jet Lawrence and just pushing as much as he needs to be?
Just chilling, yeah.
Yeah, just not pushing so hard to where he crashes a bunch, just enough to where he can keep that distance from him. Did you ever feel like you had to be put in that spot, Slurp, where you were kind of settling down the pace so you didn't crash as much as everybody else?
No,
and
absolutely.
Were able to keep it down?
No, it's balls to the wall when you're racing this guy. It's any little mistake, it's just gonna swallow you up, and he's gonna get by you.
I remember the one round that I battled with you, Wasabi, and Axis last year. It was it was full speed. Otherwise, you were getting dropped easily.
Yeah,
and you make that
was
one
probably
mistake.
one of the.
Yeah, all four of us, the whole 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a gnarly race.
Yeah, 5 had such a stacked field. Like there were some guys who could win. We're getting like 7th, 8th place on some of those races.
Yeah. I specialize more in the tight tracks because that's where I excelled at last year, where I was battling for podiums and everything. Slurp, you're more of like, do you feel like you're good on every track, or is it more wide open that you're better at, or more of like the tight technical stuff?
It kind of depends, to be honest. Like a track like this, actually, I kind of would struggle on like switchbacks, like a little bit tighter. I struggle a little bit more on that, I would say. But yeah, I think I'm a little bit better on the more open tracks. But yeah, Axis just
then you got Axis
out
who's good no matter on what type of track it is.
Yeah. I mean, it seems to be he's just kind of cruising it home now.
I think. Oh, no, Owen, not Owen. I'm sorry. Saltman got around Dizzle. He's in 5th.
Oh, he did. Dizzle might have made some few more mistakes there, falling back. See, he was 8 seconds from Axis. Now he's down to like 28, I saw. So all those mistakes just kept on piling up, and he's just falling back to his teammate Owen here. So Chance Act with some good points kind of cost him with those mistakes, and he's fallen down to 5th.
Yeah, if Dizzle's insanely fast. Like, he has the speed 100%. He just needs to minimize those mistakes. If he can minimize those mistakes, he's really good. Like, because I've raced with him when he doesn't make mistakes. He's tough, dude. He is, like, I'm like, what? Where was this Dizzle before when he's not crashing?
Like earlier in the year and last year, he was battling for leads when he didn't crash. But as soon as that crash happens, it just piles up on him, and I think he starts to get flustered, trying to push too much to catch him again, and just starts making more and more mistakes. But here is Samwell that we've been on for just a little while. He is Axis's teammate for this first race. That 1-8 combined for 9 still does not... Ooh, Owen went down. Still does not beat the 2-3 combined for Iowa and Parker here.
Yeah, that's a solid start for sure. 5 points total heading into Moto 2. You'll take that any day.
Yeah, they were probably the favorites coming in here tonight. These guys are just two consistent dogs.
Yeah, then you got Saltman and B Green for that 4-7. Get him 13 points.
Saltman...
Oh, Dizzle down again.
Oh, and Dizzle's down. Hey, God damn it, Dizzle. Every time I try to compliment you, you just fucking go down. God damn it.
Yeah, so we got a 1-8 from Axis' team with 9 total, who would be in second. First place would be Parker and Iowa at 5. Third, it appears to be Dizzle and Owen at 11, and then Saltman and B Green at 13. And then Renegade and Radio at 19, and then Denal and Giordano would be, who didn't show up, would be at 23. Quick math.
As we head into the final lap of this race, Axis just got the gap early, kind of managed.
Ooh, Iowa down.
Oh, is that Iowa down?
He's got big enough lead on Saltman, though. Dizzle still can see Saltman, though. So it's not that big of a gap. If one mistake from Saltman, Dizzle could capitalize on that.
Yeah, we're going to want to stay on this because this could be crucial in the later parts of tonight. In that race 3, every point is going to matter here tonight.
Because right now,
so Dizzle can
if he gets that P4, if he gets that P4, he'll only be 1 point behind Axis' team compared to being that 2 that could be really crucial.
He is closing the gap in on Saltman. The gap is almost 0 now.
Putting in the work here.
He is going for it.
Wow, Dizzle's on a man on the mission, a man possessed right now. Oh,
there it is. As Axis takes the win. And Parker going to come across in P2.
Then we got Iowa on the stock gear, stock bike combo. Going to bring it home for the 3rd. Parker and Iowa looking real good for the win tonight already. 2 really consistent finishes. These guys are going to be tough to beat tonight.
And we got Saltman here.
Saltman had late pressure from Dizzle, but withstood it and brings home the P4. Dizzle going to bring up the top. P5. Oh, and not too far off Dizzle.
Nice. That is a solid 11 from them. You got 9.
That Axis with a 105.
A full second ahead of this Parker's time.
Oh my God.
Let's see, Saltman and B Green. That would be 11 as well. So Saltman and B Green are tied with Dizzle and Owen. And then Radio, that
just
would
as
be
we thought
19.
Parker could get a dub because Axis is on the worst bike in the game, and he just goes a second faster. Like, what did this guy eat for breakfast? Like,
I
don't
understand. Points, Talon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, while we set up this next moto, I was thinking about bringing them in.
The next track. Yeah, go ahead and do interviews, and while you're doing interviews, I'm going to go ahead and upload this track.
Oh, we're doing interviews.
Yes, sir. So let's see, it was Axis, Parker, and Iowa.
Yeah, you can interview the top 3, and then I'll let you know when it's uploaded.
Alrighty, I added them. We'll see if they join here. After we kind of ice them for a while. Alrighty, I think we got what? Parker Axis joined. Is Iowa here?
I do not think so.
No, Iowa has not joined yet. Parker is muted.
Iowa usually doesn't do podium interviews.
Ah, that sucks.
All right.
Who got fourth? It was
I'm
Saltman.
throwing.
Yeah, we'll just do you two for now. If you want to do podium interviews, sir, you can
All
do
right,
them.
I got you. All right, this question's for both of you. The first 10 minutes, there was 6 guys battling for the lead. You guys didn't seem to want to keep the lead. It was just back and forth. I mean, Parker, if you want to go first, Alex, if you want to go first, what was that like with 6 guys battling for the lead?
It was intense for sure, especially because none of us knew the track, and then half of us were on Suzuki's. It was just kind of carnage, just kind of waiting for everything to settle down.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. The first laps were pretty wild. I went down a few more times than I would have liked, but I ended up making my way back up. But by that time, I mean I thought I could make a charge on Axis, but guess not. He's too good. Could not make it up.
Yeah, it's just the way the cookie crumbles, as Parker would say. One last question. For both of you guys again. What's it like? Like, you guys only get 5 minutes of practice, and then you're just thrown into a league race, 20 minutes. Like, how do you guys deal with that? Like, you guys you're not super comfortable with the track. Like, what's going through your guys' head?
I don't think that's that bad. It's just the fact we're about to do it all over again right about now. That's the
Okay.
part.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that it's that hard, but I think that's why the front pack was so close for such a long time, is because we were just thrown right into it, and we were all just going all over the place trying to fucking settle in. So I think getting thrown into it is what caused that the first few laps. But it was fun.
All right. So, Talon, is Parker and Iowa, and I'm forgetting the other guy on the team, but they're in the lead right now, correct?
Yes. So the top
And then,
three, or I'll just go through all of them. So first place will be Parker, Iowa, and Pressure Applier on 5 total points right now. In second place, we have Cheese, Axis, and Sama, who are 4 behind at 9 total points. Then we have Slowen, Dizzle, and Ballin K, who are tied with Saltman, K2 Fast, and B Green at 11 points, who are 6 back. Then we have Radio, Renegade, and Mason LU at 19, who are 14 back. And then we have Denault, who is a fill-in for Keel, Giordano, and Mason Price at 23, who are 18 back.
all right, so you guys hear it first. Those are the guys contending for the win tonight. Good luck to Axis and Parker in Moto number 2. As we're just waiting for T-Death to upload this second track here tonight.
All right, we'll check back later.
All right, we'll see you guys in Moto 2. I'll be right back.
Okay, everybody who is here. This will be the MX2/MX3 race, which will be the Suzuki's versus the KTM two-stroke, basically, is what it will be, and it will turn out to be. But, so, while that is going on, let me take one last look, make sure I got everybody. Believe T-Death did the track. We will check it out once it loads. Alrighty. Well, I will adjust the bike physics aids off. I didn't do that. Collisions on, race qualifications, realistic, blah 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 blah. Yes. Okay. Cool. Who are we waiting on? So the MX2 and MX3. So we got Sloan and Ball and K. We got Axis and Cheese. We got Iowa and Pressure Plier. We got do we have Saltman in here? We got K2 Fast. And Saltman. Okay, any Giordano or Keel. We don't have them. Do we have Radio and Mason LU? We have Overshine.
All right, track should be good, Talon.
Okay. Alrighty.
Hey, could you, if you invite me in, could I like join and watch
Yeah.
as a spectator? Like if I join mid race, yeah, go ahead and send me an invite.
Yeah, I'll
and
do
I
that
won't
since
join
we
if
don't
there's
have
12 people.
yeah, since we don't have a full amount of people.
Yeah, I'll just join after they start. That way I can be on
Alrighty.
pace with you guys.
Cool. And then Overshine filled in for Mason LU. Alrighty.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cool. And I don't see no Mason Price. So we'll see.
Yeah, so yeah, Denault is, who's he replacing?
He is replacing either Killer or Giordano, or it looks like the whole team, so it's just gonna be him. Alright, so it looks like never mind. He is not gonna be there.
Okay, so there's just going to be 10 riders on the gate?
that whole team, yeah. That whole team is gone.
Okay.
Alrighty, cool. I mean, that helps me more, so. Alrighty. Well, now we got to practice. I am starting this.
All right, I won't join until they start the races, just in case it throws me in there on a bike.
Yeah.
So it looks like everybody's choosing to run KTM two strokes, huh?
Well, that's the fastest one, so.
Is it?
Hey, Donald got that P11, alright? He didn't get P12.
Alright, interesting track layout here.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit longer track. Like I said, I wanted to have a little bit different styles for each one, but like I said, like I was telling Dizzle earlier, I loved my first track I made, the one we just ran, and if I were to rank this one would probably be number 3, but you know, I wanted to have a little bit different style on each of them.
Okay. I thought the first track had a lot of sand. This track takes the cake. 100%. All I'm seeing is sand.
It just has 2 sections.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, here's something. Does all your tracks tonight have sand in them? Or is it just
I
these
don't
two?
think the third one does.
So just these two.
Yeah, correct.
Alright.
Yeah, I think the thing that's going to be difficult about this track tonight, or this race in particular, is this track is so long, like Tia is saying, because it looks very long.
It does.
These guys are only going to get 5 minutes of practice, so they're going to get like
2 laps.
2, maybe 3 laps, and then they're just thrown right into the race. So they're just the key here is just going to be to remember the lines, because there's like this track looks never ending. So
And-
it's just gonna have to
and
be.
to-
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You were talking.
Oh yeah, it's just gonna have to be a race of just clicking off the laps, you know, remembering the lines, because they've only done 1 lap and that's been 2 minutes, so they're gonna get like 2, maybe 3 laps. So it should be interesting, this race.
Correct. Yeah. So, well, to be fair, if Milestone hadn't messed up, they would have had a 10-minute race. But you know, we got to get going here. So, but yeah, for sure. They see, because the first track was originally supposed to be the track for the qualifying races, and this is going to be the track for the mains. And the idea was to have a little longer track so lappers didn't affect anything. But since we didn't have enough signups, we just went with 3 different tracks with every moto. So this is track number 2.
This one looks pretty sick. I can't lie.
Like I said, like we were saying, a little long. These guys are going to have to. I think you're going to see guys start settling in around that 10-minute mark when they start to get comfortable.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I was always a fan of the longer tracks, you know, just like all kinds of rhythm lanes, all kinds of different unique sections,
Right.
multiple lines like you just saw. I think that was Parker go to the inside, get that triple, or not, I'm sorry, that was Iowa, and then Owen go to the outside. Just love tracks with multiple lines, so.
Iowa has a
We're gonna
kid. He has a kid
Oh,
this
boy.
moto.
I know Iowa like the back of my hand. He definitely, after that fucking first race, he was like, yep, I'm going to go fix my kid. That's the first thing that he did.
Because I think he just got home and right when
Yeah,
he started.
he got home, just hopped
Yeah.
on.
He actually got lucky that Milestone had the server errors. He was going to maybe have to miss the first moto, and they just have to take it to 11th or 12th or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
But hey, now they're leading it
Yeah,
with a 4-point lead over Axis's team.
yeah. Like we said, that was the team on paper for sure. So if you're going to bet somebody on paper, but it's racing, anything can happen.
Yeah, I think the guys in this motor, it's going to be Axis, obviously. It's going to be Iowa, and I think throw in Saltman, maybe Ballin K. He's an underrated guy here tonight.
Yeah.
Pressure Player
And
was also
what-
getting there as well. He was getting that
Yeah?
pace late in the season.
Yeah, this could be a good race, and I'm gonna be real. If Owen can get a start, he's gonna be up there. I know a race a few weeks ago when he won that second moto in that Triple Crown, dude, he was hauling the frickin' mail. That's all I'm gonna say. If you give him a start, he's gonna be up there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, you got to think with Axis beating those guys in the first moto, hard to see him losing this one, but I'd say that race for second, you've got 3-4 guys there for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, but
Absolutely.
Iowa also had a pretty crappy start and was able to pull it up on them. So if he gets to start
True.
this moto, he could be there. As he gets landed on by Saltman.
Is Iowa even on a Suzuki? It looks
Ballin
like he's
K
on,
goes
like-
to second place.
It doesn't look like it,
Hey.
but I could hear the sound
I'm-
of that thing. That thing is bogging along the track.
So you guys are too young to know this joke, but in the 90s, like Hondas were like by far the best bike, and the old joke was if you really loved a model of a Honda, you bought the next year's Suzuki because they just copied it.
And we got Ballin K in second place. I'm telling you guys, he's underrated here tonight. He's gonna be fast.
Dang! 5/10
Dizzle,
off of Axis. Really moving.
Yeah, and they're going to need a good result from him because I think Dizzle and Owen, if you were going to talk to them, they'd probably say they underperformed last race, so they need him to put in a good result here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, Slurp, only 3 laps for everybody here to prepare. So
Yeah, this I think this race, like, even though there's not like the super top guys in this race, no offense, but there's going to be a wrench thrown in it because
Yeah.
they only get 3 laps, and this track is long, 137 lap times. That's really long for a
Amen.
supercross track. So there's going to be a wrench thrown in this race for sure.
Radio and overshine, putting in those 144s, 145s, showing out for the team.
Putting it in the show. The people's champs.
Just like Denault, just moving through it.
Just doesn't care how fast he's going. Just putting it in the show. Having a good time.
Who you guys got for the whole shot? That's the question.
You know,
I'm gonna take K2 Fast for the whole shot.
Yeah?
I'm going to just throw one out there. Owen's getting the fucking whole shot.
Owen?
Owen is going to get the whole shot.
I'm kind of deciding between Saltman and Pressure Player.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Pressure Player.
I'm feeling frisky. I could be completely wrong. Owen could start last, but I'm praying.
So Slurp has Owen, T-Death has K2 Fast, and I got Pressure Player for the start.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Moto number 2.
MX2.
Let's get this
MX3 class. We're gonna sit on Pressure Player, my pick. See how he does here. Oh, the
Pressure with a
shift.
good jump. Is
He
that
shift.
K2? Is that K2? Is T-Death going to be right? Oh, who is that?
It's
Is that
Radio.
Axis?
Radio.
Radio.
And then
Radio
Ball
with
and
the whole
K.
shot.
It's-
Wow.
Oh, Radio. Iowa
we
is in the lead. Iowa got the start this time. And Axis is in dead last.
Axis is in last. Oh, we're going to have a race, boys.
And Ball and K goes down as well. But Iowa getting the start this moto. Oh boy.
Cheese being aggressive.
He's got to show out. He saw Axis back there, and he's like, I got to put it
Oh,
in
look
for
at
the
Owen
team.
being aggressive on Cheese.
Oh, does Cheese go back at him?
Cheese
Oh,
isn't
Owen
gonna
then
like that.
Salt-
Oh, and he pushes Owen off the track, and Owen goes back to
I'll
7.
give that a little warning. It was kind of a shove by Saltman, but he's my brother. I got to pick on him a little. We got to mess with his head.
Oh, and Radio to the lead.
He passes Iowa. Oh, man.
And Iowa sucks his goggles off.
Oh, and here comes Saltman as well. Oh, Iowa, it looks like he cased a little. Here comes Saltman, triple out. Does he cut under?
Oh, he's going to go to the inside.
Oh, and Iowa down.
Throws Iowa over the berm.
Iowa down, but he's still ahead of Owen and Axis.
Oh, and Axis gets fucked over by Owen.
Is that Cheese to the
Axis
lead? That is Cheese to the lead with K2 Fast.
What is this race? K2 Fast to the lead.
Oh, man. Oh, here
K2
comes
Fast,
Saltman.
my guy.
Oh my god, she's cut down. He has a gap.
What?
Saltman cases. Iowa lands it. Axis crashes again, back in 9th.
Axis is just jumping for fucking joy right now. Cheese in the lead.
We thought Axis would be leading the team here, but Cheese is the one leading the charge here for his team.
And he has a furious pack behind him.
I don't think Cheese has led a race all year. The nerves have to be getting to him here. Is he gonna lead a lap?
Lead a lap.
Here comes K2 Fast. Is he gonna square him up? Oh, he doesn't.
Goes up the inside.
K2 takes it from him. All the heavy hitters. Cheese and K2 Fast just battling like it's a B main up here.
Iowa trying
It keeps
to make
kicking me
it
out of the lobby. It keeps telling me there's a blocked user in it, and I can't join it. Thanks, Milestone.
Oh well.
God damn it, Milestone. Gonna have to
It's
join
one
on the
thing after
stream.
another.
I know.
But anyway, Cheese.
Really showing out here.
Cheese out here just doing his thing.
Beating
Iowa.
Iowa.
Try to go around the outside. I was trying to make a charge back from that crash earlier.
Beating one of the heavy hitters here. He's got Iowa, Saltman, and Axis behind him. 3 favorites going into this championship this year. Oh
Here's
man.
your time to shine.
Iowa gets past him.
Put those laps down.
He gets the drive. Saltman's trying to get past him. He's holding him up, trying to help Axis here get a pass done. They touch. They go double. Do they get the triple? They both case. Axis. Oh, he's right behind him. Cheese is holding him up for his teammate Axis to get through. He cases. Saltman down the inside, goes down.
Saltman goes down!
Axis goes through along with
Wow.
Pressure Flyer. Oh, and Iowa to the lead over K2 Fast. Oh, man.
K2 Fast trying to go around the outside, trying to carry the speed. No, it's not going to work. Iowa to the lead.
Oh, man, a battle of teammates here.
If I'm Iowa, I need to go.
So we got
As
Iowa
fast
and
as I
Pressure
possibly
Flyer,
can.
K2 Fast and Saltman. Oh, man. And then Ball and Kane slowing. A whole load of riders here. Axis on the back of his teammate here. Does Cheese let him through? Team
Yeah, at this
tactics.
point, yeah. Do you let him through?
He
Do
does.
you kinda
He
Yeah,
pulls
he
over.
does. He lets him through.
He pulls over, lets him through to go after
the-
Iowa and K2 Fast.
At the same time, though, you might be like, hey, I'm just going to put my laps in. Axis will get by me anyway. I don't want to slow up myself. You know what I mean? So it's like a
Saltman actually went
catch-22.
down. He's battling with Ball and K. Saltman fell back, so Cheese had plenty of time to do that. Well, Pressure Plier is holding up Owen here, trying to help Iowa up front. Oh, Axis and Cheese getting third and fourth by the end of this would really help their team out. Trying
They
to
would.
pass Iowa
Gotta-
and Pressure Plier.
You got to keep
Look
an
at-
eye on. Definitely keep an eye on pressure
Oh.
flare and slow in there.
Axis
And
almost
Saltman.
looped her in the whoops there.
I-
gets the
look
triple.
At Cheese
He's holding on to Axis there.
hanging. He's still right there. Like, he's not letting Axis go away. Even though they're teammates, this is a team race,
Oh.
he's still right there. K2 goes down. That's going to allow both of them to go by.
Oh man, this is gonna help him big time in the points. It is
Yeah,
really a
Mr.
role
Cheese.
reversal from last moto. Axis and Cheese 2 and 3, where Iowa and Parker were, and Iowa and Pressure Plier 1 and 8, where Axis and Samuel were. Are we gonna go tied into this final moto?
I don't know. It's gonna get saucy. That's all
All
I
depends
know.
on if Iowa can hold off Axis.
For
But
sure.
Cheese,
Dude, Cheese is right there.
oh
He's
man,
hanging with that fucking Axis. Oh my goodness.
his
Yeah,
heart
just
is probably
latch onto him.
pounding so hard right now.
Latch onto him and let him take you to the promised land. Work
He's
together.
learning.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
learning from my
oh.
ways. He's learning from my ways.
He's your younger brother, right?
He's my older brother.
Older brother, but he still learns
But
from
he
you.
he is letting him go through and then attach a hook and go along with him. Let him pull you
That's
up.
what you gotta do.
That's how I got
Just
the
follow those
Dungy
lines,
nickname,
baby.
boys. We moving through the pack.
Wow.
Taking one right out of my book.
Dang right. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye on Sloan and Pressure Fire and Saltman there, 6, 7, 8. That's gonna be key. Those three teams.
They're all battling here
they-
too.
They need to push forward and
Yeah,
get a better
Pressure
result for their
Plier
team.
has to move up to help out Iowa here to retain and keep that 4-point lead over Axis, Cheese, and Samwell. But Axis and Cheese really need this because once this race is over, Axis
Oh.
is done racing for the night. So it'll all be up to Cheese and Samwell to get it done. And Samwell had a poor performance in the first moto, but Cheese looks to be showing out here.
We got Cheese
Dude, he
flat
is
tracking
just-
that.
Just latch onto Axis, let him take you to the promised land, get that top 3 for your team, and go home.
I mean, he has lost a little bit of touch, but he's still like within reason of Axis. And they can now
Absolutely.
both see Iowa right in front of them.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm really surprised. I mean, Axis really, with how much speed he showed in the first race and how dominant he was, he's really not gaining too much time on Iowa. I think Iowa's having one of those motos where he's feeling good.
He got the kit on, man. He's got the kit, and he's moving. The kit
Yeah,
helps the mental game a lot.
You
Yeah,
got
the
the
kid-
factory parts.
the kit adds at least 10 horsepower.
Ooh, Pressure Plier, no one actually battled. Oh, Pressure Plier went down. But Pressure Plier was trying to get into 6 to help out Iowa here. Oh, a little bounce there at the end of that little whoop section.
Yeah, because Pressure Plier will be with Parker next moto, so we'll see. Like I said,
Jeez.
that's 6, 7, 8
Cheese
right there.
is
That's gonna be
defending
key.
everybody behind him to help out Axis, pull a little bit of a gap. So if anybody like Owen or Saltman comes up here, they don't have the pace or they aren't close enough to catch up to Axis real quick.
Right, and definitely Axis needs that win over Iowa for sure because
Yeah.
that team went 2-3 last moto.
Yeah. Yeah, and his team going that 1-8 really did not help, as you could see on the screen.
Oh, Axis, almost into the
Ooh,
bales,
dude.
almost goes down.
He is pushing
He's
the limits.
pushing the limits. Yeah, absolutely. He's really trying to track down Iowa for these extra points. But dude, Cheese is still right there, right behind Axis, just
Oh, Ball
still
and
just
K got
hanging
by
in there.
K2 fast.
Ball and K's on his way
We
up.
thought Owen would be leading this team here, but Ball and K is showing out, trying to get on that podium.
Real rookie of the year.
I know, right? We're in the 214. My number, my guy. We root for you.
Oh, K2 up the inside of Ball and
cuts
K.
down.
Gets a bad drive.
And Ball and K, like we said earlier, Dizzle and Owen last moto, like we said, they probably both feel like they should have done better, but if Ball and K can do well here and Owen can move back up, they're right back in it.
K2 Fast trying to help out his team, his teammate Saltman being in 7th, battling with Sloan and Pressure Applier. He's really trying to get those extra points to help his team at least stay close in this battle for the win. And it's really looking like we might have a flip score and going tied into this final moto.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure, but the big key for sure is to keep in mind next moto it's going to be up to Cheese and a SamWow because Axis is going to be
like I said, they are going to need that leeway because they won't have their trump card of Axis to help push them through there.
Yeah. But he can go 1-1, you know, he did his part and set him up as good as he could, obviously.
And if Cheese, he could still see him, it's a pretty big gap, but if he was able to catch back up and follow Axis up to Iowa and get that pass in, that would really set him up good. So even if they do get that bad result next moto, they could still get in there. As you can see, Pressure Applier is in P8. Parker will probably be battling for that win next moto with Dizzle.
Oh, Cheese fucks up.
Oh, a little mistake.
Now,
Ball and K.
Now, do you guys know how they did the chat parties? Are they all in one, or did they go with each team stay in one together?
They're all in one.
They're all in one. I think like a couple of them, like Ball and K, K2 Fast, Overshine Radio. Those guys are probably all in their own party. But Iowa, Axis, Cheese, Owen, maybe Saltman, I think, are all in their own party over there, constantly talking to each other. They might be doing the math to figure out these points, but Axis is slowly gaining on Iowa.
I mean, I got to give it to Iowa. He is holding strong. Like, I thought Axis was just gonna chunk the gap down and have just blow by him, but Iowa's holding strong right now. With
and this guy
9 minutes to go.
Did not want to ride the Suzuki, and he is out here putting on a show for everybody. Gets third in the first, gets third in the first moto, and is leading this one. He didn't want to ride the Suzuki coming into tonight, but he is really showing out on that thing.
Holding strong, just keeping Axis at bay, to be honest. Like, he's absolutely flying right now.
Yeah, he is forcing Axis to be like perfect to make up any time.
Yeah, the gaps, I mean, it's been around like 4 to 5 seconds almost this whole race ever since Axis got into second.
It was down to 2 at one point, so Iowa I think has pulled it out a little bit.
It's so funny watching Suzuki's. They all have to go outside and use the berm to get over the triple.
Then you got all these two-strokes battling for third between Cheese, K2 Fast, and Ball and K.
Yeah, there's 3 right there.
Which K2 Fast and Ball and K we didn't think would be leading their team, honestly. I'm positive that I didn't. I don't know about you guys. Feel that they would be the front runners for their team in this moto. Between
I don't know. I knew Ball and K had the speed, but I was not expecting them to
outshine Owen and Saltman.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, obviously, it's a different type of race, but Ball and K's been doing really good in our Arena Cross series, so it doesn't surprise me that he's up here, but I wouldn't have bet on it if that makes sense.
Yeah, because Owen and Saltman were constantly battling for podiums this whole season, as Ball and K and K2 Fast and Cheese have all been barely creeping into that A main. And it was towards the later of the season where they were doing that. So, bit of a surprise for me at least, but hey, they're showing out to all these guys, saying that they are fast and they can run with all these top people.
Man, and time's starting to tick away with Axis. We're looking at, less than 7 minutes left now. That's like, what, 4 or 5 laps?
Yeah, and it's still at about, it is a lot farther away than it was earlier in the moto. Because I remember he was in the same section during here and could see him, but now it's moved back out to 5 seconds, where it was at 2 at one point. So Iowa picking up the pace here on Axis.
Yeah, because they went 1-8 last moto on Axis and Cheese. If they go 2-3, they'll be tied heading into the Moto
Final
3.
one. But I'm for sure Axis wants that extra points just to give his team that little bit of an extra edge over Iowa,
It's going to
Parker,
be crucial.
in pressure.
And if Sloan can get around KT fast and Ball and K and him can put in a 4-5 performance, that sets them up. It's not out of the question for them to win it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a massive battle for P3 right now. We got like 4 guys.
Oh, Cheese makes a mistake.
Oh, and Ball and K going up the inside, but he's...
As you were talking about, that Sloan is actually getting right on the back of these guys.
Yeah, this could be good for their
so,
team.
Like I said, if Ball and K and Sloan can pull up to like 3-4 on the moto, that would be huge.
Oh, Ball and K around the outside.
Ball and K.
Cheese cases.
Oh, Cheese fucks up.
Oh, he
he's gonna
tried to
give him
cut
room.
down.
Oh, is Ball
Triple.
and K in the case? Oh, no, he
Does.
gets it, kinda.
Yeah, Owen's here. Even Saltman's in there, so one little crash from any of these guys, Saltman could go right by him.
And I know we talk about it all the time, but if you're Ball and K and you're slowing, if you're going to mess somebody up, make sure it's not each other.
Yeah, make sure it's not your teammate. Which is, I think is
And
kind of why
Iowa's-
Cheese wanted Axis to go by, but yeah, Iowa's just keeping it steady out front.
He's pulled away.
Yeah.
He's extended the gap. It is like almost 6 seconds now.
We'll see as
He
he
is
comes over the finish
on
line
it.
here what the gap is at. If it shows 4.3,
4.3.
Axis gains a little bit in that final rhythm, I think.
So I think there might be 3, maybe 4 laps left.
Yeah. Well, a minute and a half lap times. So
It'll
they
just
got
depend on
4
where they're
laps, 3 or 4 laps left. Yeah, 4 laps left in this moto. Can Ball and K get past Cheese?
Oh, I
Can
think
Owen-
Iowa went down. The gap
Yeah,
is like
he
nothing
did.
now.
It is 0.7. Iowa might have thrown this away.
That is not what Iowa wants to see. This is exactly what Axis wants to see. This is exactly what Team Axis and Cheese want to see.
Yeah, and honestly, that's what Dizzle's team needs to see too. They want Axis to beat Iowa here to give, because that 2-3
Make
finish
them a
by
little
Parker and
closer on
Iowa.
them.
Absolutely.
Love the battle out front, but also the battle for third is really ramping up there too to add more points for Team Ball and K, Owen, and Dizzle.
Yeah, this is the battle to watch for the win here in Moto 2. We got about 4 minutes to go. Iowa Axis.
Iowa protecting the inside there. Not trying to give Axis any opportunities to make the pass here. Oh,
Yeah,
Cheese
and-
got by
and,
Ball and K.
Swerve, you can take us through this. What's it like to have Axis right on you like this?
Oh, dude, it's tough. You can't make a mistake. He's gonna find a way to get around you. But you just got to worry about yourself. To be honest, you can't really worry too much that he's right behind you. You just gotta do your own thing. And Iowa's doing pretty well right now. He hasn't really cracked.
Yeah,
With Axis being right behind him,
man.
he's
He's
running
all in the
solid.
mail right now.
I've been watching the leaderboard while that's happened. Ball and K has made so many mistakes. He's fallen down to 6th place after being in 3rd. Allowing Cheese,
Oh,
K2 Fast,
man.
and Owen by. Oh, this could be rough. See if Axis can get the pass out. He's got 2 minutes and a lap to go.
Man, this is like. Do you guys think Axis is waiting, or do you think he's doing everything he can and no one's just riding really well?
To be honest, the way I've seen this track, there's not a lot of passes. It's really when mistakes happen. So I think they're just going like as full speed as they can right now. To be honest.
Yeah, and that obviously going that pace for so long, a mistake is bound to happen, and it happened to Iowa, allowing him to lose 5 seconds and fall right into Axis,
Right.
his view.
And think about these guys right now. They're so far ahead that you might as well send it. You're not going to risk going
Yeah.
to 3rd, if you crash.
Yeah,
I don't think that
absolutely.
they could not care what happens behind him because they know how big of a lead. With Cheese
Yep.
being the team player here, making sure everybody stays as far away from that battle as possible. Keeping that P3. Oh, Ball and K down again.
Ball and K down again. Back
Oh,
to 7th. This
if
is
he goes down one more time, pressure player might be getting him, and that could help Iowa's team out pretty big there.
Iowa just holding the gap steady right now. Riding
Yeah.
really well right now.
And with K2 Fast and Owen battling, can Owen get the pass and move him into 4th, possibly a 3rd place? Because Cheese is
This is
still
good
right
for
there.
Owen's team.
Yeah, after Ball and K made those mistakes, getting up into P3 could really help him out there.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, with pressure applier and Ball and K not having the best motos.
Oh my god, hold on. Cheese went down.
Cheese back to 5th.
Oh no.
K2 Fast and
this could
Owen.
be really good for Owen's team.
Ooh, Saltman and Ball and K are battling as well. Ball and K is trying to get that.
Owen with the
Owen
nasty cut down. What a
into
pass from
P3.
Owen.
Goes outside.
Oh,
Gets the triple on. Really close battling. Has access down the inside.
Axis up the inside. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to make the pass as fast as possible. They're going to do 2 different rhythm lanes.
I was
going to go back up the inside.
Access cuts
Axis
down.
going to cut up the inside. Is he going to get the triple though? Yes, he is.
Iowa to check up
We got
to
a
them.
battle here, boys. Axis goes around Iowa. We're going to have, I think, what, two
They
to go?
might
3
hit
to
the
go?
final lap coming up. Time might run out.
And that battle for 3rd is still insane. So we've
It
got
is
battles
still
all over the
pushing
place right
on.
now.
Oh
Wow.
man.
I don't
Can
know. I think they
Iowa-
might get before. I think they might have 2 to go.
But this is what Axis needed after Cheese made that costly mistake.
Oh, Iowa messes up.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
Cheese-
going to have 2 to go. This is not
oh
what Axis
man,
wants to
just
see.
barely.
This
But
is
yeah.
exactly what Iowa needs. He needs those extra 2 laps.
Yeah, Cheese making that mistake is so Axis needed to get that win to keep his team within 1 point now of Iowa, Pressure Plier, and Parker going into that final moto.
Yep. If I'm Axis, I'm gonna sprint these last 2 laps. I'm gonna get everything I have. Try to break Iowa. Try to pull away. And it's Owen up to 3rd now.
Cheese still all right behind him as Saltman and Ball and K down the inside gets stuck in a
Oh.
tough block. Nobody went down. No warning needed.
I was making little mini mistakes, casing a few of these jumps here.
He's trying to push
But-
too hard to get by Axis. He's messing with him. I think that one crash messed up his mental game there, and he's starting to feel the pressure of losing that lead.
Yeah, and he rode so amazing besides that one crash. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's just like,
Obviously, that has happened to you before, Slurp. Does
Yeah.
does it really mess with your head after leading almost the whole moto, and then that one mistake and Axis just gets by you?
It does. It really does. It throws your flow off. You're in a zone. You're not crashing, and then you just get that one little mistake, and you're like, "Fuck!" And then you just don't, and then you just lose focus. That's what's happening. But I got to give it to Iowa. He's still right there. We're gonna have 1 lap to go here.
Ooh. There's certain sections where Iowa's faster, and then there's others where Axis is faster. Oh, Axis little
Absolutely.
case
Oh.
there.
Yeah, a little case there.
Slows him up a little. Iowa able to gain some time. Owen
This is
actually
gonna
got
be a
into 3rd as well.
Pressure
Fantastic
cooker
too.
race
so,
here.
yeah. As of right now, Axis's team and Iowa's team are tied in points heading into Moto 3.
Oh, this is gonna be
Oh,
good. We got
man.
If the
like
results hold.
3/4 of a lap here to go.
Oh boy.
Axis Iowa battling it out for Moto number 2 here in AOSX team race. Iowa just giving it everything. Both these boys giving it everything they have.
Ooh. We're all so quiet,
Oh,
watching to
Iowa-
see if anything
Iowa
happens.
messes up.
We're all just watching because it's a great race. I'm just amazed
Iowa
by the
cases a
pace.
little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, these guys are like Sexton
They are
Tomac
checked
in
out.
2022.
Yes.
They're just checked out from
gone.
everybody right now.
On the Suzuki's.
Iowa's still right there.
oh, a little mess up, and he's off the
and
track.
Iowa goes off the track. He's pushing so
Oh,
hard
you
he
had
goes
to, though.
down.
You had to push it.
You had to push the limit. And,
Saltman has caught up. She's moved into 4th, so now they're 1 point ahead of Iowa. Oh, does Saltman play? Ooh, does he play spoilers? Does K2 Fast play spoilers? They're really moving. Oh, and even Ball and K's in the picture. Let's go to the front as Axis will take the win here. We have Iowa 2nd, Slow in 3rd. K2 Fast battling with Cheese. Little contact.
Going
Oh, Ball and
Oh,
K.
we got Ball and K going on the inside of Saltman.
Does Cheese send it? It's the final rhythm.
They go step on, step off. Do they get the... Oh!
Oh, Cheese gets it.
Cheese
Little case from
stays
K Too
low.
Fast.
Is K2 gonna go for the
Does
kill?
Cheese get
No,
it?
he's not.
Cheese
plays
gets
it
it. K Too
safe.
Fast. Ball and K
Wow.
gets so man.
Wow.
Oh
What a race.
my God.
We are going into the final moto with anybody's game between those top three.
Oh my God. So 10 for Iowa and them. That would be 5. Let's see. What about? So we got Slow in and
Iowa
Ball
with a
and K.
faster time than Axis.
9, 12, 18.
Oh yeah, we gotta add Owen.
Yeah, we gotta add Owen.
I think I can do that.
Yeah, if you want to do that real quick. I'm doing points.
Alright, I'm gonna go upload the next track while you guys are doing interviews.
All right.
Alright. Alright, so I don't think I was gonna join. Alright, Axis. What a race between you and Iowa. You got a bad start. You had to come from the back, and I was riding good. That was a pressure cooker race. How did that race go for you? How do you feel?
Well, I was not expecting that. Like, that was, dude, I think that was the single greatest I've ever seen Iowa ride on a fucking dirt bike game. But once I got into second, I thought, all right, we could kind of start chipping away at Iowa, but nope, just didn't happen. And I was kind of like, well, I don't think I'm going to win. But then he made a mistake at the end, and then we kind of had a little battle, and I was able to get him in before the big triple. And yeah, it was just holding him off because he was definitely probably a little faster than me on this track. I was kind of struggling, but man, that was just that was gnarly.
Yeah, that was gnarly to watch. He was holding his own, that's for sure. Owen.
Yeah, I'll hop in here real quick
go.
and say, what was that like? Because you guys are, not only are you battling down to the very end like that, but that's like 40 minutes plus that you've been on the track at that point.
Yeah, this track specifically was a lot tougher than the first one just because it was so long, and also, for me personally, I struggle with tracks that have like big like triples and something I have to preload, and I was just trying to hit those lines good, and he was definitely doing that better than me, but I was able to be a little bit more consistent down the stretch, and I think that's what it took.
Yep, for sure.
All right, and then we got Owen, P3. You came from nowhere. I was watching you as everything else was going on. I was watching you. You were back there, and then you just chipped away. You just worked your way to the front. You got that P3. How does it feel?
You just copyrighted the whole stream, bro.
This man's gonna make the stream go down.
Baby, we're in the podium. We're in the podium. I came from Narnia, baby, to the number 3 spot. Can't fuck with me on the Zook. Zook power, yellow for life. Banana boy gang. Banana boy gang. We in this hoe. What's going on? Okay, well, I think that answers my question, Owen. You came from absolutely nowhere, and you just chipped away.
You heard that, Cheese? You're gonna clean me out, and then I still worked your shit. What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
So, Owen, tell me how you got a bad start, and like what was going through your head when you got that bad start? You just started working your way to the front.
Yeah, I just didn't crash. That's all it was. Just picking
Okay.
them off, just one by one. That's all it was.
All right. Well, Owen's excited for the P3, and I think we got a tie going into this last moto. So it's anything goes.
It's actually
all
not
or
a
nothing.
tie, actually.
Oh, it's not a tie. It's not a tie.
We got Cheese, Samuel, and Axis at 14, who are in the lead right now. Then we got Parker, Iowa, and Pressure Plier at 15, who are 1 behind. We got Dizzle, Slowen, and Ballin K at 20, who are 6 behind after that big performance from Owen. Doing pretty good. Then we got Saltman, K2 Fast, and B Green at 23, who are 9 behind. And then Radio, Renegade, and Overshine, who said they were just here to, fill the gate at 38, who are 24 behind. So, it still could be anyone's game within, like, the top 4. I think Dizzle and Owen still have a chance. But it is all up to Pressure Plier and Parker to try to steal this one right from Cheese, Axis, and Sama.
Wow, what a Moto 2. Threw a wrench. I was like, wow, I don't know, this Iowa Parker and I fucking forget who the other guy is. But they were looking like the favorites to beat, but it's just Axis just comes out and prevails. It's really just carrying cheeseheads right now and Samwow, so it's up to them. If they want to win here tonight, it's
It is, yeah. I mean, Cheese kept that P3 for a long time.
oh, absolutely. We gotta give props to Cheese for just holding on. He was in third for like 15 minutes of that race. Like he was hanging in there doing his thing. And now I think, is Dizzle in this race too? Is it
Yes.
Dizzle, Parker, and yeah, those are going to be the two guys that are going to be the favorites here. But it's really, it's all up to Cheese and Samwow if they want to win here tonight.
Yeah, it is. Oh
We're
man.
gonna have to wait.
Axis set them up good with that win there. Cheese also doing good, really set them up magnificently. So it is down to
Absolutely.
those two to get this done. Axis set them up perfect, ready for this win. They just got to beat Parker and Pressure Plier. Parker is going to be a tough one to beat. But if Cheese puts out the same performance, anything's possible.
Absolutely.
Do we have everybody? I'm pretty sure we have everybody. Can you name off everybody except for Team 5?
Me? I got you.
Yeah. For MX1 and
Mm,
MX3.
um, MX1 and MX3, except Team 5.
Yep.
All right, we got Dizzle, Ball and K,
Yep.
Samwow Cheese,
Yep.
Parker Pressure,
Yep.
B Green K2,
Yep.
Keel Mason Price.
Uh,
Oh wait, that's never
nope.
mind. No, that's Team
Nope.
5. That's my bad.
Yep.
And then Renegade Mason LU.
Yeah. It's overshine now, but yeah, we got everybody. Now we're just waiting for the track
All
to
right.
drop. Man, that race was nuts. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was probably the gnarliest race of the night so far. But who knows? Moto 3, with how close the points are, this could get
Oh no,
this
that
could get frisky.
might be the best race we've had on the game so far. Like, there was a lot of battling going on throughout the whole moto. We had a comeback ride from Owen. We had Axis, who was down early, catch up to Iowa, last to first. Really pushing there. Just wait. Well, just waiting to see you in the checks dropped.
All right, boys. Just AI's got to finish, and then it should be good.
Alrighty.
All right, so guy, I lied to you, Slurp. There is a small sand section in this one. It's really small though.
Okay. So we got 3 sand sections for tonight. We're gonna need a lot of tear offs.
Yeah.
A
So
lot of
I've
tear
always
offs here
wondered
tonight.
why they don't put that in the game. Like, just have like a tear off button you have to use, and you only have like 20 tear offs, like a race or something. You know?
They do
I
that,
rem
but only for first person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember they did that for. I'm pretty sure it was SX2, like where you could literally physically press a button and it would pull a tear off,
Yeah, that's where they
even if you were
started
in
it.
third person.
Yeah,
But
but it didn't
then,
actually do anything.
yeah, no, it didn't do anything. It just looked cool. But you know, Milestone, they add stuff, cool stuff into the game, and then they take it out. So what can you do?
Yep. All right, should be good, boys.
Alrighty. Boom. Okay, is
Yeah,
everybody
it's like
readied
because
up? Cool.
there was a sprint car game back in like 2001 that came out, and it even had that feature where you had to hit the trails and you only had so many.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
they had that over 20 years ago. Come on now.
What about
Yeah,
sprint
I
car?
don't.
Let's go. We played that on the
Yeah.
PS2.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I played that game so much.
Yeah. I got an Xbox, and so now I got that. But now that I got a computer,
Yeah.
I could just play it on an emulator.
Nice. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a really good game.
It's good, but then I got
It's
iRacing.
actually it's an awesome sport to watch too. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's so underrated. It's not talked about much.
Well, it's because there's always going to be a new winner.
Yeah. And it's like it's my second favorite racing sport to watch besides obviously motocross.
Yeah, you could do everything the same, and you ain't gonna finish in the same spot.
Yeah.
Dang. 7 KTM's.
We got this looks like a more of a supercrossy track, a lot shorter.
Yep.
It looks like.
Yep, back to the more supercross style now.
So
I actually had
Renegade,
this one.
Bree Green, Samuel, Dizzle, and Parker are all the MX1 class. Everybody else is MX3.
So Parker. So one thing to keep in mind here: if they tie on points, Axe's team will have the tiebreaker since he went 1-1. So Parker or Dizzle's team will have to beat them outright, not just tie.
Yeah. Because even if one of them gets a dub here, their team still had the 2 wins. So.
Right. So Parker and Dizzle's team will have to beat them outright. So Axe's team essentially has 2 points to play with instead of just 1.
Yeah.
But man, looking at the lineups here, this could go either way. We'll see what happens, boys.
Yeah.
This should be good.
Yeah. So yeah, this track I've actually had kind of waiting for a while. I had it created a while ago, and I was like, just never pulled it out until now. I was like, I guess now's the time.
Well, this one's kind of an in-between. It's not as small as the first one, but it's also not as big as the second one.
Right.
So they all kind of level out.
Oh yeah.
We got one of every style, kind of.
Because I wasn't sure what style I wanted to go with. You know, I was like, do you want it to be more of like a motocross because like it's a donations, thing,
Yeah.
or do you want to just keep it supercross or what? We went back and forth on that a lot, deciding what to do.
Yeah. X is already taking pictures for a post.
Yeah, I'm getting 10 million notifications on the PlayStation app.
Yeah.
Oh, Axis sent an image. I see. Yeah, so the 2 rhythms and then the whoops before the finish, the way I feel like is that should provide a lot of passing opportunities right before the finish line. So hopefully that creates some excitement.
I think also with the long sweeper from connecting to the finish, or connecting to the start all the way around, will also make some passing based on how quickly people can get around that section.
Definitely like start up outside and then square up under.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Cheese and Sanwa need to have the ride of their life right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know Pressure wants to redeem himself because he probably doesn't feel like he rode very well that last moto. But
yeah, he posted in Discord. He said he was a little upset with how he rode that last moto. He says, I don't know what I was doing, but it was all wrong. So.
Well, like we said, I think obviously looking at Dizzle, I think Dizzle and Bonke pretty much both have to get top 3.
Yeah.
To have a chance. But then you look at Cheese and SamWow. I think if they're both in the top 5, that might do it. It's really honestly going to come down to how Pressure Applier does. Honestly, yeah. Because I think Parker's probably going to get you for sure a top 3, most likely a top 2, maybe even a win.
But Dizzle will be battling with him for that as well.
Oh yeah, because they know they have to go balls to the walls.
Yeah, Dizzle said he has nothing to lose in chat, so gonna go
Nothing
all
to
out
lose,
here.
everything to gain.
Yep.
Why not?
I'm glad this event was close and wasn't a big blowout.
Right.
That was one thing
Yeah, for sure.
I'm always worried about when we do events like these, is that one team's just gonna blow
Yeah.
every other team out of the water.
I know, and so we put those rules in there to try to make it even, and it's so hard to do that because where's the cutoff? Wherever you put the cutoff, there's still going to be a team that's clearly the best team.
Yeah.
It's tough to do, but like it's like when we try to do that amateur series. It's like no matter where you make the cutoff, somebody's still going to be the best guy, and everybody else is going to be like, well, why is he an amateur and not a pro? So
Yeah.
it's like trying to make a cutoff is always so hard. But hey, it looks like the event turned out pretty well, besides the milestone errors. So let's hope it keeps it up in the third moto.
Yep. Well, let's try and call who gets the whole shot again.
Oh, I'm going with
Oh.
Cheese. He's riding that high off last moto. I'm going with Cheese.
Yeah.
I'm going with Sam Wow.
Yeah?
I'm going with Sam Wow.
They would need that. If Samuel got the whole shot, that would be huge.
I'm gonna go with Dizzle. I'm gonna go with Dizzle.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Sam Wow's always been a good starter.
Oh, Parker, dude.
So,
A whole second
Oof.
faster than the rest of the field. Oh boy.
should be interesting.
It is. Well, if you want to announce it, Slurp. Here we go. The final moto of the night.
This is all or nothing, boys. Winner take all, kind of.
Alrighty. Loading in here to the final moto of the night. Look at all these people. Cheese is Tita's pick for the whole shot. Samuel for Slurp. And then I got Dizzle. Will one of us be right, or will we all be wrong? Alrighty, Slurp. Bring us to the moto.
All right, as we get ready for Moto number 3 here for the AOSX Team Racer tonight, the final moto of the night. We got points, that are close, and the gate is down. Is that Samuel?
Is that Sam?
Is that Samuel with the whole shot?
It's Cheese!
He's on the ground.
It's Cheese!
It's fucking Cheese. It is Cheeseheads. T-Death is right. Parker's trying to be aggressive off the bat, trying to make the pass.
Ball and K is there as well.
He's trying to make a statement. Cheese isn't having any of it. He goes back at the inside. Oh, but Parker squares him back up. Parker's going to mess up the rhythm. Oh, but he levitates. He levitates Cheese, and they both get the
Dizzle's
rhythm.
there. Oh. It looks like
This
Pressure
is-
Applier and Dizzle are the only ones who are up front as a team right now. I'm sorry, Pressure Applier and Parker are the ones up front. Ball and K and Dizzle are another ones close behind. And B Green is the separator. Oh, big battle here.
Oh man, this first lap is always chaos. You guys know how that is. It's just
Yeah.
like survival. You just survive until about lap 2, and then you can turn it on.
It's really trying to avoid people trying to come up your inside and take you out, push you over a berm, try to get that extra check
Yep.
position. Or the start, where if you get a bad jump, just check up and try to go under them. Or if you get the jump, really just try to power through everybody and move to the front.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, Parker and Ball and K are 1-5 right now, at least on my screen. It might have changed for you
They
guys.
are 1-4 currently. But it is
1-4
Parker
currently.
and Pressure Applier as the teammates. Dizzle and Ball and K are teammates here.
Right.
So 1-3 for Parker.
And that'll do it if they do 1-3.
Yeah,
for sure.
Pressure Applier really showing out here. Samo has to move forward. Ball and K gets past Pressure Applier. Dizzle went down. He's down in 9th. Ball and
Hey,
K
but
trying
if
to
you're
help his
Dizzle right
team.
now, if you're Dizzle right now, maybe this is a blessing. Now you just put your head down and go.
Yeah, really charge.
That's the way you gotta
Pull
look
a
at it anyway.
Shimoda, just push forward. Don't care about the position. Ball and K helping out his team though. If he could get Cheese here, it's all up to Dizzle to move forward and pass Pressure Applier. Oh, Cheese, a little mistake. Pressure Applier moves through all of them. 1 and 2 for that team. It is looking real bad for everybody else.
Yeah. They're gonna have to put in a charge to catch them.
Dizzle back in 8th, not what he wants to see, not what his
Yeah.
team wants to see.
I was looking at him on my screen. It looked like he's actually 9th right now on mine. So I think he went down again.
And 1 and 2 for Parker and Pressure Applier. 3 and 6 for Cheese and SamWow. Oh boy, this could get rough. Dizzle slowly working his way through the pack. Oh man.
But he's just lost. Wow, what a move from Ball and K. Just going right up the inside.
Ooh. And B Green getting down the inside of Cheese as well. All three of these guys battling right in front of SamWow and Dizzle.
Yeah,
Ooh.
this is just lost. He's lost so much track position. I don't know if he can get up to the front. I mean, he is one of the
is that
top guys
Dizzle
in this
down back
race.
there?
I think it was.
No, it was Overshine.
Oh, that was
Ooh.
Overshine.
Dizzle was right in front of that group though. Oh!
Oh, and Dizzle's off the
And
track,
he is
and he
down.
goes down.
He has got to
Yeah,
be screaming and cussing over there in the party. You know he is.
Unlucky.
Oh, Cheese and Ball and K battling here as they got by B Green. Looking to
It's looking
pass
like these
Pressure
guys
Play.
Figured out that line through that first rhythm to
Yeah.
double and then triple onto the table. I was wondering how long it would take them to figure that out. Although you can triple double too, you just have to let up a little bit.
Ball and K flat tracking. She's cutting it down. About even there. SamWow is right behind these guys. So if Cheese and SamWow can move all the way forward, get past Pressure Plier, if they both get by him, they would tie on this moto and they would win it, the whole thing. And they are right next to each other as Pressure Plier starts falling back. See if Cheese and SamWow can move forward and make this one exciting.
Yeah, because keep in mind if Cheese and SamWow both pass Pressure Applier, that's basically a 2-point swing each time.
Yeah, and B
-1
Green
for
gets by Pressure Plier now. Oh, it is getting close here.
It's gonna get interesting.
Little case from SamWow. Man, can this team pull through without Axis? Everybody was sure that Axis was going to carry, and let's see if they can prove that they did need Axis to win the whole thing by winning this final moto here.
Yeah, Pressure Applier. I think Pressure Applier is feeling the pressure right now, boys.
Yeah, for sure. Because
Yeah,
he
he's starting to slip back.
Because if he gets passed by these guys, he will have, you know, the pressure of being the one that lost his team this race.
Yeah. And Parker's doing his job. He's doing what he has to do. He's getting out. He's going to put a 1 on the board, it looks like,
Yeah.
if things hold. Oh, man, this battle from 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th is going to be interesting
Yeah.
because Dizzle's probably going to make a run, too.
I think Dizzle's right on the back of this group. He's right behind Sam, I believe.
Well, all SamWow and Cheese have to do is get past B Green at this point, and they will win it. Even if they just get past Pressure Applier, that would be a 1-6 for 7 for Parker and Pressure Applier, and a 4-5 for SamWow and Cheese, which will get him 9. No, that
Pressure's
won't win
down.
him. Pressure's
Pressure's
down.
on the ground.
Oh
He's in 6th
man.
now.
No!
So
All
that
right, so
is.
they're doing 1-6. They're going to do 7.
So
they're gonna
if
put 7 on the board
Dizzle,
if it ends right now.
Dizzle gets by Pressure Applier here, Cheese and SamWow will have the overall here to win it. As Cheese makes a mistake.
Oh, Cheese
through
makes a
Pressure
mistake.
Applier. Oh man, they either got to
Dizzle
push.
could throw the.
Yeah. Dizzle could play spoilers
But-
here.
Yeah, but Ball and K's in 2nd, and Dizzle, if Dizzle runs up there, keep an eye on them. They could move
Ooh.
up and make some noise.
Oh, they're getting sketchy in the whoops.
Yeah, either
Dizzle stays
Cheese,
way lower than Cheese.
Cheese and Sam need to get and pass B Green.
Wow, what
Or
a
they-
cut down from.
Oh man, they both got to beat Pressure along with Dizzle passing him as well. This could be close.
Oh man, I just have a feeling Dizzle's going to make a run here. It's going to get
Yeah,
interesting.
I think he's gotten into a flow a little bit. He's got those crashes out of the way. He's actually not too far behind. I can't lie. I thought he was kind of out of it in contention for a podium, but he can still get a podium in this race.
Like we said earlier, it's not good that you went down early, but at the same time that lets you put you in the mindset of, hey, I'm just going to go. What do I have to lose, you know?
Sam L's right
Exactly.
on the back of Big Green. He could actually get enough points to help his team here. Cheese just has to pass Pressure Plier, beat him by 1, and if Sam L gets P2, I think that should be enough.
Oh, this is going to be close, boys.
If Dizzle and Cheese pass Pressure Plier, he'll be 7th. 7-1 makes 8, and a 6-2 makes 8 as well. Oh man.
Right. And I don't know who has the tiebreaker between Parker and Dizzle's teams, but obviously Axis's team we know has the
Yeah.
tiebreaker over everybody.
Oh boy. Actually, if Sam L gets 3rd, they would only be Parker's team would only gain 1 point on him, which would end in a tie, but they would win out of Axis getting those first 2 moto wins.
Yep, that's correct. So yeah,
So-
like we said earlier, Parker's team has to gain 2 on
Yeah.
Axis's team, not just 1.
If Sam L passes B Green here, it is all on Cheese.
Oh boy, boys, this is getting close.
Oh, a little case there from Sam Wow. Oh man. Pressure Plier right behind him along with Dizzle. Cheese lost a little bit of touch. That is not good for his team. Dizzle
Oh,
cutting a little
Dizzle.
there. Ooh. It all lies on Cheese for the win here.
You know,
We gotta
Cheese needs to regroup a little bit and push forward.
Yeah, push forward. Put on a great race like last moto to help his team out. Ooh, he's gained a little bit on Dizzle after that mistake from him.
Yeah, we just got a massive train right now. It's just guys in like 2 seconds behind each other.
Yeah, it is.
Well, the closest battle on track is B Green and Samwell right now. Samwell's been eyeing up a
Oh, a little
place
case.
to make a move, and he fucking cases it as soon as I try to compliment him.
I feel like he's been casing that rhythm the whole race here. Oh, a little
Yeah,
mistake
every
from Ball and
time.
K, allowing them to catch up to him.
I think
B
Ball
Green-
and Kerr went down.
Dizzle is on Pressure Plier.
Oh, Pressure's gonna get a bad run. Dizzle might be able to square him up. Oh no, he gets a horrible drive into the whoops.
Oh man, it is gonna be close here. And we still have 10 minutes left plus a lap.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
Ooh, side by side. Ooh, little touch, little contact midair.
Dizzle's gonna try and square him up. He's gonna go up the inside here. Yeah, I think Pressure's just gonna let him by. Yeah, Dizzle into 5th. He's gonna set his sights on Samwell. Not if Pressure has anything to say about it. He's gonna try and come back on Dizzle.
Oh man.
Oh, Pressure's gonna try and square it up on Dizzle. Wow, he is fighting back. But Dizzle's gonna say lower over this triple. I think he has the pass locked down. No, he doesn't. As I say that, Pressure is just feisty right now. Not trying to let Dizzle get around him. But now I think the pass is locked down as Pressure cases that
Oh,
triple
man.
out.
And Cheese is right there. If he gets his pass done, it's all up to Sam Mao to get up to P2 here to solidify, or just past B Green to solidify that win here. Oh, man.
My, it's gonna be
Both
close.
Sam Mao and Cheese
And then-
have to make one pass, and they will have
And
this overall.
And Ball and Case holding down 2nd, so I don't know how high Dizzle's going to have to get to make it interesting, but
Oh,
can't count
boy.
them out yet either.
Ooh. Very. Oh, who went down? Was that Samwow? It was.
No, it's Samwell.
Oh man, that's got to be heartbreaking. Oh, does Pressure Plier try to make the pass? If he does the math, he should know that he has it right here. Does he get
Yeah,
the
but then you start
drive?
thinking about that. You start thinking about that, and then the pressure gets on you, so it might be
Yeah.
best to just race forward.
As B Green gets past Ball and K here. Oh man. Ball and K and Dizzle would have to go 1-2 to catch up to Parker and pressure here on the total overall score. Oh
Yeah,
man.
it's gonna be. I don't.
Or
Don't
pressure
think-
player's gonna have to fall down a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
or he's gonna have to go all the way down to K2 fast. Oh, pressure player got Sam out. Dizzle goes down.
Dizzle. Jesus. Dizzle goes down back to 6. All that work he was doing, I thought he was gonna get up to a podium, and then he fucking crashes.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking for Dizzle. Oh, and Samuel cases that because of
man.
pressure.
Ooh.
Oh, and Dizzle out of fucking nowhere. Holy shit. Scared the fuck
Sensor.
out of me going for that pass.
Yeah. So at the end of this one, you should let us all know. We will interview top 3 in this moto, and then we will interview the top 3 teams, or the team quote-unquote captains, which will be Axis, Parker, Dizzle, if this is how they finish, since they are their MX1 riders minus Axis. He's just a top guy, so you always want to interview him. But yeah, so it is a big battle between these guys. Parker slowly just checking out here. B Green got into second and started taking off. Ball and K in third, with Pressure Player, Dizzle, and Samuel all right next to each other.
Yeah, B Green is definitely playing spoiler right now for SamWow and Cheese.
As it's looking,
Samuel
I
messes
think
up.
Parker and Pressure Player are going to win this overall here. If it stays like this, they will. Cheese has to get a move on, put in that ride like he did last moto to give his team that hope.
Cheese and SamWow got to put it together here. If they can both get by pressure, I don't know what that puts the points at, but it's going to be close.
Yeah. So they both get by him, with Dizzle beating him. That would drop Pressure to 7th, 5th and 6th for Cheese and SamWow. So that'd be 8 on them and 11. So they would lose the total overall by 1 point.
Oh.
So they need to both pass Pressure and Dizzle to solidify that win on them.
But like you said, Dizzle and Ball and K are right there in the mix too. So
Or at least
they're
one of
looking for second.
So they both have to Pressure Player, and Samuel has to beat Dizzle just for this to actually go forward.
Right.
Oh, and a little case
Samuel
from Samuel.
cases that section again.
Seems like
Not
he
get
can
that
never.
rhythm,
Yeah. Can't get
Never
that
gets
thing.
that rhythm every time we're on him. Oh wow, what a move from Dizzle.
Ooh.
Stays lower. What a beautiful pass from
Absolutely
Dizzle.
moving through him. Will he get his
Dizzle's
teammate
on the
Ball and
move
K?
right now.
Ooh!
Oh, Dizzle gets
Keep
the
her
auto
together.
whip.
Oh!
Oh,
Shoves him high
I
a
think
little.
that's fine. That's fine.
Little contact, but didn't shove him over the berm, so we're good there. I wasn't gonna give Dizzle a warning anyways, because he wouldn't care, to be honest. He would honestly just
Dizzle
tell me
tripling
to shut
into
the
the
fuck up
sand.
the whole time. It's fine.
Wow, what a line from Dizzle.
I've heard Dizzle say it before when one of the race directors warned him.
That's probably me.
Yeah, he'd probably just be like, shut the fuck up. I didn't do much. He does that a lot. Can he catch Ball and K to get on the podium here though?
But again, this pass is not going to matter at all for the scoring because they're teammates and they would just swap.
Yeah.
Dizzle launching it into the sand. I haven't seen anybody do that yet besides him.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe Parker's been doing it. We haven't been watching him much. We'll watch him here, see if he does it. See if he
He's been
sends her.
taking care of business for sure.
Yeah, Parker's trying to
Yeah,
triple
he's
in there
going
as
into
well.
the sand.
Yeah.
Does B Green do it? That is the question. Nope, he's doubling.
No,
Ball and K, doubling. Dizzle, doubling now. Pressure doubling. Samuel, is he doubling? Yeah. Cheese. Yep, they're all doubling except for Parker this lap.
Yeah, I
Oh!
think Parker's in cruise
Dizzle!
control.
Dizzle.
Jeez, this man.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh.
And he goes down again.
Jesus,
Oh
Dizzle.
my
No.
fucking God, Dizzle.
Doesn't help Samo out much because he needs a beat pressure player, but damn it, man.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, things have really stalled out in this race. Not too much going on besides Dizzle grenading himself twice. We got 2.5 minutes.
know-
Did Dizzle go down again?
Yes. Yes.
He went down again. He's
All
behind
right.
Cheese. Oh my God.
I'm not saying anything. But if Samo were to punt pressure player a little hard, you know, Cheese and Dizzle could get by, and that could give him the overall here. You know.
Be like Tomac in 2017 with Dungy.
Yeah, wouldn't
Just
wouldn't
keep
be a
running off
good
the track.
wouldn't be a good way to win it. I don't think he'd feel good about it, but it would get him the win. But I think Samo's too nice to do that. Met the man in person. I think he's too nice.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah, I met him at Salt Lake City.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, I think so. Oh,
Oh, you never
Ooh.
want to be on the side of the track right there.
Oh,
Dizzle gets
man.
back around Cheese.
So around this time, you know pressure appliers thinking about the end.
he
you know
is
what I mean?
shitting
So
bricks right now. Trying to hold on to that P4. Man,
We got a battle for second. Ball and K and B Green.
that fatigue is setting in for Cheese, man. He isn't putting on a show like last moto. Along with K2 Fast, who was also up there. Ballin' K, though, he was up there. Oh, he's coming in for P2. He is moving. Putting on a late race charge here.
yeah, and what a race lived by Bree Green. I feel like we haven't really talked about him much, but
Yeah,
man,
he's been
look at those guys
solid up
behind
there.
him. Those are some solid riders he's beating right now. You know.
Oh boy. Also Parker,
How many
just
cuts?
having a solid race out there up front. Ooh. Ball in K
Oh
stays
yeah,
low.
I don't think he's made one mistake.
No,
Yeah, he's
been
just
solid.
clicking him off. He's doing the Jet Lawrence, just racing at 80% right now.
Yep.
Alrighty.
How many cuss words do you think Dizzle's said so far?
Oh,
So
probably
many.
at least 1,700. at least.
Maybe, yeah, maybe, yeah.
I think we got a battle
worse
for.
than other. There's a battle for second. There's a battle
Yeah,
for
this-
fourth. Oh, what a whip.
Does this change it? If Dizzle gets around these guys, does that change anything or no?
If he gets around both of them, and Sam also passes
Well-
him, that'll be a
Well,
1-6
Ballin-
for them, which will be
with Ball and
7
K up in-
and 7, so
Yeah,
they would
well-
tie. Oh, Ball and K goes down. No, it'd be a
Oh.
tie at 7, so nothing would change.
We're on the final lap here, folks.
Uh. Now, in order for Dizzle and Ball and K.
Oh,
Ooh, damn, Samo. In order for Dizzle
Samo
and Ball and
going-
K to pass Parker and Pressure in the total overall, Pressure would have to finish 10th here. With Parker's win. So, yeah, that is. Oh, little bar
we
banging.
got a little stuff.
Parker
battle.
takes
If
the
Parker
dub.
takes the win.
Bringing it home for his team. B Green will get P2 to help out K2 Fast, his teammate. Ball and K P3, and Pressure Plier getting this P4 will solidify Parker, Pressure, and Iowa taking the dub on the AOSX team event here. Dizzle getting the 5th. Samuel and Shees getting 6th and 7th. Their team will drop to P2 on the total overall. Heartbreaking, you hate to see it. They will finish 7 back, actually 6 back on Parker in Iowa. Let me get this results in here. So
All right, who am I adding? Am I adding
Parker, B Green, Ball and K, and
Um,
Dizzle. Or B Green,
okay.
Ball and K, and Dizzle.
Wait, B Green, Ball and K.
Yeah, and Dizzle.
And... Wait, I thought Parker. I thought we're doing. It's
Yeah, top 3 is Parker, B Green, Ball and K. And then we'll do like the team, quote unquote, team captains, which is Parker, Dizzle, and Axis.
alright. The fuck is Parker's name?
He's already in here.
Oh, he's already in here. So I need to add Dizzle. And who else?
B Green and Ball and K.
So just Dizzle, B Green, Ball and K. Okay, bet. All right, what a night of racing.
Dude, yeah, like that last moto. Oh, Dizzle's in here now.
Oh no! Oh, Dizzle, you hate to see it.
What happened?
Oh.
If you beat Pressure Applier, well, you would have to pass Ball. If you beat Pressure Applier and Sam also beat him, you would have gotten P2 in the total overall. Your team would have. You were 1 point behind Cheese Axis and Samwow.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That was I don't know, really high. That was tough.
Wait, so I start with Parker, right? Because he won the moto.
Yeah.
All right, Parker. Not much to say about your race. You kind of just got the start and you just you did what you had to do. You know, you just got out front and clicked off your laps.
Yeah, I came out second to Cheese. I'm pretty sure. I think I passed him in the second or third corner, and he he honestly was giving me a run for my money for a second, but then I started to click the laps off, got away, and I think I messed up twice. I tried scrubbing onto that table, and Zach belled myself once, and then jumped off the track before the whoops at the finish, and that was kind of rough. But other than that, it was a perfect moto.
Yeah,
Couldn't
pretty.
have done much better.
Yes, solid moto from you, Parker. You guys, wait.
That win
Tom, I'm
basically.
fucking confused.
That win basically gave Parker, your team, the total overall win. How did it feel basically taking off from the get-go and basically knowing that you would have had that win done?
Well, I had Axis in my ear the whole time trying to do math, so I kind of knew where I was at the entire time, and I don't know, it was cool. I pretty much knew I had it the whole moto.
Alrighty.
Right, and so
B
I
Green
moved to
finished
B Green.
P2 on the moto. Yep.
All right, B
First
Green.
podium, I think. First interview.
Nice little podium. Had a little battle going on there with Ball and K.
Is
It
that
looks like
motherfucker in here?
Yeah, he's in here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you had a sick little battle going on with Ball and K. That whole moto. It looks like you got the best of him. Tell me about your race, bud.
Well, I'm happy I finally showed what I'm capable of. I think most people know I'm plenty fast, but for some reason I always seem to fall apart here, so I'm happy I finally got that done. Me and Ballin are very similar in pace, so it is ridiculously hard to try and keep him behind you. So I kind of just had to be a little tough and hope he fell or something. So I got a little lucky, but I'm happy about that.
All right, that's good. You got that podium. You know, must feel good. And who else do we gotta?
We got Ball and K,
What else we gotta
but
do?
just one thing.
Not Ball and K.
Obviously,
Yeah, Ball.
that P6 or 7 in the first moto, after battling up front, feels a lot better to redeem yourself here, getting that P2 and trying to help your team out as much as possible.
Yeah, that's the thing also. Like, I was up front, and I'm like, okay, finally, I'm doing what I know I could do, and then it all fell apart. But I'm more of a Moto 2 guy anyway, so I knew something like this would happen. So I'm just happy I at least showed it, finally.
Alright. Well, congrats on helping your team as best as possible. Didn't get on the podium for the team overall, but you got yourself a P2 on the night.
For sure.
So,
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
So we need
Is Ball and K in here?
No, Ball and K's not in here. He's not
Alrighty.
joining.
Well then,
Okay, probably not join.
it's fine. Now we got the whole overall. So I got pulled up. Parker's team got first at 20 points. Axis's team,
It is my team, but okay.
shut up, got Second with 27, Axis is the main guy. He was the big dog out of your team. Dizzle
He
was a
told me to,
quote-unquote
so
main
that's his
main
idea.
big guy as well. His team got third at 23. So first we'll go off with Parker since we already talked with you though, but you know, just a little extra. How does it feel to win the AOSX team event / AOSX designations?
I think it's pretty cool. It's the first one. Tita, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the first one, so I think that's cool. I feel like there should be my name should go in the all-time stats now for the first team race. But no, it was awesome. I'm glad T-Death put this on, and it was a really fun time.
Yeah, and then one last
And
question.
winning it topped the cherry.
Yeah. Uh, were you
Top the
Yeah,
cherry.
you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. Cherry on top.
Nobody else gonna
Cherry on
Were
top.
you
say it.
were
Yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah,
you
Top
yeah.
of the cherry.
were you feeling the
Yeah, yeah.
pressure going into this final moto about having to really perform good, or were you just more relaxed going into it?
After that second moto, Cheese rode very well. So if he rode like that in the third moto, I was kind of a little worried. And I know practice with Samuel a lot, play the game with him quite a bit, and I know he can just have a moto of his life too at like all time, like any moment. So I was kind of worried if Cheese was riding good and Samuel was riding good, what the math would end up being. But my teammate Pressure, he really pulled out and helped secure the dub.
Yeah, for sure. Because you took off and took care of business, but we were all talking like, because I'm sure pressure player was doing the math in his head too. He was probably like, okay, I need to hold this fourth, and sometimes the pressure can get to you, pun intended.
Yeah, no, he rode great too. That was a good moto for him. I
I'm
couldn't be
watching
more
all
happy with my
three. Oh,
team.
my bad. Sorry,
Iowa
we're still
rode
doing stuff.
Iowa did fantastic on that Suzuki, and Pressure did good too. So I'm glad that we all came together and made it a solid team and got the win.
Yeah, for sure. Iowa rode amazing that second moto.
All right. Well, congrats on being the first AOSX quote-unquote designations winner.
Thank you.
Now we will move on to Axis, who didn't really set up
He's
the
not in
team.
here.
He left. Never mind.
He is
That's
not
why
in
I'm
here.
here.
All right. Well, Cheese is
Oh,
here,
okay.
who set up the team. Put on a stellar performance in that Moto 2, holding off everybody. And now, obviously, couldn't put in that second performance. The fatigue probably set in there. But how does it feel getting the P2 here, even though you could have had that P1?
It's great, actually. Going in, I was kind of expecting a top 3 because we had Axis and then me and Samuel. It's like decently average team. Second moto was really great, and then I just feel like I used so much energy, or my luck at least, in the second compared to third.
Yeah, obviously, I'm surprised you said you were excited. I thought you would have been more disappointed after having the lead going into this final moto, and unfortunately losing it, almost losing to Dizzle's team. But you know, you got the podium, you got the P2. Congrats on that.
Thanks. Yeah,
Anything
I
else
am
to
a
say?
bit disappointed on myself. I'm
Yeah.
disappointed on myself in the sand on the second moto. That's all I got to say.
All right. Well, congrats. And now we move on to your third team finisher, the one who I think put the team together, or who was their MX1 rider at least, was Dizzle. Obviously, you had an amazing first moto, at least at the beginning. You led for a long time. You went down. Unfortunately, the mistakes kept happening, but you're able to bring it back. And then this second moto for you, it seemed the mistakes kept on coming back. Do you feel a little frustrated with how you performed here?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're talking to me, probably.
Yeah, do you feel a little disappointed with how many mistakes you had on the night?
Of course. Of course. Without all those mistakes, we probably should have won, but it is what it is. No, this is supposed to just be a fun, no fucks given event. That's pretty much what it was. So I had fun. Hope everybody else did.
Yeah. Obviously, you showed you had the pace early in the first moto. You definitely could have ran with them. do you feel like, if you kept that lead, you could have set yourself up better for the rest of this, since Owen and Bonke really showed out in these last two motos?
Yeah, I think if I just didn't crash, I probably would have won. But I don't not crash. So like that's gotta like happen at some point. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did great in the season of AOSX. Your team got third in the AOSX designations. So, congrats on that, and hopefully if we run another one, you'll be able to take the win next time.
Yeah, sure, we'll see.
Alright, well, congrats on that. And, now we will go on to the, I will show the total points here for everybody, in case y'all were wondering. Oh, that is the wrong one. There we go. Alright, so as you can see here, these are the total points on the night. Parker, Iowa, and Pressure Applier going 5, 10, 5 on their total points, total finishing positions, scoring 20 points on the night. And then you had Cheese Axis and Samuel getting P2 with 27 total by going 9, 5, 13, finishing 7 behind. Then you got Dizzle, Slow, Ball, and K at 28, finishing 8 behind by going 11, 9, 8, constantly improving throughout the night.
Yeah, so...
And then
Yeah,
P4.
go ahead, sorry.
P4, it was Saltman, K2 Fast, and B Green finishing at 33. They were 13 behind, going 11, 12, 10. And then you got Radio, Renegade, Overshine, who said they were here just to have fun, fill up the gate, going 19, 19, 19. Staying consistent there all throughout the night.
And yeah, I think the individual winners for each class were Parker, Axis, and I don't know who won MX3. Would it have been Ball and K, maybe?
I believe
We'll have to look that up
so.
and post it later, but I think that's what it would be.
I didn't really keep track of him. I had a thing set for him, but let's see. So Axis went 1-1, so he
That's
obviously
easy
won
math.
his class.
Yep.
Iowa went 3-2, I believe, or 4-2. No, yeah, 3-2.
But
Two.
he's in Axis class, so
Yeah, so he got P2 on MX2.
right.
And then MX1 was Parker by
For
going
sure Parker in
2-1.
that one.
And then MX3 class, let's see, Ball and K, I believe, by going, I think he went
Yeah, I think it was Ball and K.
5-2.
I think it was him that got the
Yeah.
overall in that class.
So for the MX1 class, it was Parker. MX2 class, it was Axis. And then MX3, it was Ball and K.
Yeah, I think Cheese was right in there, but he kind
Yeah.
of fell back in that last moto.
Yeah, and Pressure having that poor first moto didn't help him in it. K2 Fast had a good one, but didn't have a good second moto. So yeah, Ball and K won the MX3 class.
Nice.
Really amazing performance for all these guys. But, you know.
For sure. Well, this is a fun event, guys. We loved putting it on. If you guys loved it, wanted to see more, let us know. Let us know if you'd change anything about the format. We're always looking for suggestions, but Talon, I'll let you wrap it up for us.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for coming out, watching this, racing in this, because this wouldn't be possible without you, all you racers out there. But yeah, it was a fun event, fun for us to host, even though Milestone kind of messed with us a little bit. Fun to keep track of, fun to commentate. I know I had fun. I'm sure Titus has fun. Slurp, I'm pretty sure you had fun as well, commentating this event.
Absolutely.
It was really exciting all throughout. It was really close. The last moto it was kind of a blowout from Parker and Pressure, but it was still fun racing all throughout the night. But thank you guys. We hope to do more. Post your suggestions to update it, like Tia said in the Discord. But thanks for helping out. We'll see you guys whenever. If we start a next season, if we don't, we'll see you guys whenever.
Well, Arena Cross Saturday. We'll open registration for
See
it.
you then.
Soon.
I don't know if there'll be a stream, but yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you guys
For sure.
at Arena Cross.
All right, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you, Talon, and appreciate everything you did.
Yep.
Awesome job.
It was fun. All right. See you
All right,
guys
guys.
later.
See ya.